Do you think you could actually do something to distract them? Perhaps? Because they are just living here. I don't feel like I really need to just sort of plow through them.
Maybe you could just make like a giant fly?
Could you make things like touch? Because I know most of your stuff is like what is the word? Not there. Could you make things that feel like that? That's a shame.
Is there giant flies for giant spiders?
Yes, I'm
I think they
familiar with
actually
them.
catch. I think they actually catch birds. Early.
Birds, giant flies. I've also seen them catch giant centipedes.
All of them. Yes,
It's
no.
world.
Hey, Essie,
Oh yeah?
what does this key go to? Reese reaches up and grabs the cold iron key that was sitting on the thing next to the door.
Oh yeah, that was a thing that I completely forgot about. No idea.
We didn't see any like cold iron doors on the way in.
Not doors made of cold iron, no.
I mean, before we go Jack, come on. Before we go poking spider webs, shall we try it in some of the doors? I say some of the doors as if we don't only know two.
I know it's faulty logic, but I'm just seeing it as, you know, there's a cold iron key and an arcane lock.
Well, maybe it was just to stop the demons from touching it.
I mean, possibly.
It's like, naughty demon, you're not taking my key.
I just like the way that there's a magical lock and an anti-magic key. It feels like, you know, put them together and they cancel each other out. Like in those really old video games. Sorry?
I would like to find a way around these spiders, ideally.
I handed the key to Kilris, so.
I mean, did this door have like a normal lock as well as the arcane lock, or?
Yes.
I'm gonna give it a try. Worst case, you know, nothing happens.
Considering the smells that were coming from that room, do we all want to go to that door while you try and open it?
That sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I'm just seeing if it unlocks. It's not like it's going to spring straight open.
You say that.
I'm gonna move these out of the way just because it makes.
Yeah, and that door was definitely stuck, not just locked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel the door move a tiny bit, just it can't move fully for some reason.
Yep. I do like the way you're all staying back in that other corridor.
Look, if it's a lightning bolt.
Meanwhile, I'm staying around the corner.
See, I was imagining.
Aspen is readying an action to charge anything that's moving within the room.
I was imagining just I opened the door, a fireball sails past me into that wall. I am fully expecting this to do nothing. like I say, it's just faulty logic, the way my brain works.
Just laughing at me and Shiva like slowly inching backwards now you've mentioned that.
Shiva
Shall we go over Gucci?
Hell.
This tends to be a fun thing for players when you see them all backing up suddenly when someone gets a suggestion. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I guess if everyone's finished shuffling around, I'll try the key in the door.
Yes.
Reese, get behind me. Probably do that.
Oh, more shuffling. Okay.
no.
Okay.
I'm not expecting anything dangerous to happen.
Amaya, why did you say that?
That is generally tempting fate.
Well, we have the key. It's not like we're forcing the door open.
As the key is put in, the key seems to glow briefly. So there's a kind of. As you suddenly see a face form on the metal door.
Not exactly what I was expecting, but okay.
Spews out a fireball.
Hey, you see nothing dangerous, so what in the Great Spheres is that?
Hello.
What is the password?
Shit. Did anyone else find a password?
I don't have a password.
No.
Maybe it'll go away if we just don't answer it.
I don't suppose you can give us a hint?
Or you could be so kind to open anyways.
Can't me?
Hey.
Looks like you've got to make a diplomacy check against the door.
Cool!
No. Glad we're far away.
What's your bonus?
Mm.
What's your bonus?
I have a plus. I have a plus. Do a little bit of math. I have a plus 14.
Wow, what the fuck?
What was that? Plus 14?
Yeah.
I'll aid you for plus 4.
Had me.
She's mother of all. Friendly.
You have more diplomacy than I do, and I'm pretty sure max rank. Oh wait, no, not. Never mind.
Anyone else? Oh, you might do your.
I mean, no one else spoke. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the issue.
Yeah, good luck.
Ooh.
23?
The door makes that with like, the door makes it a slightly annoyed grumble. As forgetful as always, Master.
Thank God it's blind.
I mean, it's a door.
Answer simply this riddle instead, then.
Okay.
Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea. Unchanged but eternally changing.
Amaya
The
says, in Dominion Elvish, the moon.
Min.
Try not to be as forgetful next time, Master.
Oh, this place's security sucks ass.
As the face seems to just fade into the metal and there's just a click.
Thank you. I pat the door.
You know, never mind. I'm back on the ferry. Why hasn't everything been stolen out of here?
It wasn't exactly the most difficult
I
of
mean-
riddles.
There's also the thing
But I
that
didn't get
I
it.
think anyone that tried to get in the door would have been electrocuted. The only reason we kind of survived and everything was we didn't try that too much.
I mean, we kind of did until it
Yep.
discharged everything.
I opened the door. Well, yeah. Well, that's
But yes, I'll open. Someone will open the door. Little red thingy!
Fucking demon.
Hello?
What you see walking in is this tiny little winged, scorpion-tailed, little humanoid-ish creature sitting in the middle of a strange circle carved on the ground, surrounded by candles, just lounging there, seemingly reading an even tiny.
Tiny little book.
It's adorable.
Hello. Next to it.
I did
Yes,
the
yes,
thing, then assuming that you would
Yeah, rob the
identify
place
this thing
and
with.
yeah, but go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't really going to rob this place. My friends are probably going to. I'm just here to relax. Can you I got a passing question. Do you have more books than that?
Not this my last one.
Oh. I look around the room.
Cadme, do not interrupt that circle, I swear to gods. 3 of them.
What is right? I'm not an idiot. I know how binding cycles work. I
Looking,
use them sometimes for the spirit.
looking around the room, there's very little actually in this room. There's a lot of fire damage on the walls. A lot of fire damage on the walls, but very little in the way of stuff left. Though you do see a large pile of simply burnt up books in one corner.
Mm.
All right, no one's done it yet.
I'm going to try to identify whether.
Oh.
Wait, Achieve already did. Is this a demon or a devil?
That's
A dweeb.
actually a devil. It looks like an imp.
Hey, I can kill this
Does
one.
anyone speak Infernal?
It's spoken common.
I mean,
so
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
I mean, it was talking with Cadme, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't speaking in Sylvan.
Just invite
No, I
you to
never-
the place.
We don't really
Yeah.
learn anything else about it. Because unfortunately we're off the threshold, so
Do you
that's
do,
my
the rest,
throat sign.
do the rest of you want to go upstairs and check it out? 'Cause if we go that way, it ideally won't actually interrupt the spell.
Question, Dark. First, is that like drawn on the ground or is that carved into the ground?
It looks like it's been carved into the ground and then has a very faint sprinkling of silver into the
Okay. It should be fine as long as we don't mess with the silver. So let's shut this door.
Why are you here, little red thing?
That's your name now.
Why don't you answer my binder? He should be back. He's only been gone for 2 centuries.
That's
I don't think
precisely
he's
the
coming back
reason.
anytime
He's been
soon,
gone for
sorry.
2 centuries.
Wait, I'm sorry, actually. Which ones are your centuries?
100
the
years.
left.
I don't know.
I always forget.
100 years, I think. Yeah.
100. What?
Yes, centuries are 100 years.
What's a year?
Winters. Cycling of
Sorry,
the
I can't
seasons.
see winters from the inside of this room.
And so you probably couldn't see
Oh
the
yeah,
sun
there's
either.
no windows here.
Do you know what a month and a week is?
Do any of you know the interplanar calendars?
Shiva raises
Let's
a
stand
hand.
up.
I was gonna say, looks directly at Shiva.
I'm gonna do knowledge planes. Do I actually know?
Yeah, well, it does 15 do anything.
Yes, motherfucker.
Yeah, of course, Estutha knows. She's mostly extraplanar.
Look,
I mean,
That's not really true.
She is
That's
at
fine.
least 60% extra
if I
planar.
need to roll this, I will.
And look at fucking Shiva. She has a plus
Alright.
17.
I mean, both Shiva and Estupa know the calendar perfectly well and could translate times, probably. But as you were given a date and of when his master left, which actually, wait a minute, his master left only 2 weeks ago.
What?
Oh, you have a very bad register of time.
I mean, Fey Forest, it does weird things with time sometimes. Look at
I have
that
no idea.
cottage we
I have no idea
found.
what a century was. I said it was 2.
Yeah, they're close.
Your mortal language confuses me.
And I'm
It
sure your
confuses me a
language
bit as
confuses
well.
us.
Do not worry, this is my first language. It's not my first language. It's very confusing at times too.
I mean, if people want a full identification, what an imp is, like,
Oh.
an imp is the lowest class of true devil out there. They are generally considered to just be diminutive little red-skinned nuisances, often serving as familiars to small casters. They can transform themselves into various creatures. They often have the ability to just turn invisible at will, as well as some minor magical abilities, immunity to fire and poison.
Alright, on the second matter, I definitely was rolling will saves this week. That was just an imp. But I rolled so low, doesn't matter.
Also, as it turns out, most imps have the ability to commune with an upper devil in the
So yeah, don't believe anything it says because devils will lie around you.
They are lawful evil manipulative a-holes. So
Really, I thought demons were the liars and cheats. I thought devils just
No,
merely.
demons just want to kill everything. They don't give a fuck.
Devils lie smart.
Huh, I was
So
taught that devils always tell the truth, but that truth is often subjective.
Basically, imagine a corrupt businessman in one corner and someone who
A serial killer.
yes, that's a good one. A psychopath.
A homeowner association wife. Okay, I've got my joke in for today. Yeah, I think we should probably ignore it.
Yeah, let's just stay away from that. Don't let the silver get out, I think.
Alternatively, we throw peanuts at it.
That's
No, don't
rude.
do that. That is very
Oh,
rude.
It
yeah,
deserves
that's-
it.
No,
I
it
mean-
doesn't.
Well,
It's a
I mean,
personification of evil.
kind of does.
I think we should banish it.
She frowns. I would agree with banishing it, just because this creature happens to come from a plane that exemplifies evil, and perhaps it as a part of it, that doesn't mean it condones being bound here uselessly for however long it is. That is still quite cruel for it. She's quite clearly getting heated about this.
Actually,
I
I don't.
agree with Chiva. Undue cruelty will only lower us to its level.
Yeah,
Real-
we'll find a way to banish it back, but don't think we can kill it to banish it back. It's not summoned, I don't.
No, that'll just kill it.
Yeah, that's.
Well, as we think about that, friend here, I sort of reach across the the line and place one of my romance books down and pull. You can have another book because you said that was your last one, yes?
He seems to have made hand the book over to himself without having to pick it up.
Don't get me, Master has given Dobby a sock. He's free now.
Don't think that's.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Maybe.
Unless your master has like things that are really, really deadly upstairs, and then that might not go very well.
Also,
Well,
just
trust
so
it,
you know,
Kidney.
as just so you know, a cold creature still gets banished when you punch it in the face.
Oh, does it?
You can only kill a creature on its own plane.
Ah, cool.
So, if nothing else, we have a backup way of banishing him.
Okay, so as long as it hasn't been like plane shift.
Yeah, unless it's unable to go back to its home plane, it just go back.
Okay, chill out a little bit more. Bye. Academy's gonna start poking her head upstairs, and her dogs are to come in.
Shiva's kind of lingering. She makes an offhand comment how she could banish the devil herself, but she doesn't think it wants to be punched repeatedly, even if it probably will be fine eventually. And considering she'll miss about 9% of the time, it's going to be a long process.
I think we also have
Don't believe-
DR.
I don't believe that it is necessary right now. It is. We'll be back, yeah?
Hey, small thing.
Oh wait, no, we have fast healing. So be it if anything more torturous for it.
No.
Imps don't.
No.
Imp.
I mean
Yeah,
that might be
upper-
the
Upper devils,
more-
yes.
the fancier imp.
Yeah, they just have DR.
Now, as casual as the group is about this, Shiva's very bound determined to get this out of the goddamn way. But
Hey, Imp.
What?
Amaya reaches for her cold iron sword and then looks at Hazel next to her and decides not to draw the sword immediately.
Wrong material.
Yes, it's silver for devils.
Alright, I've got some bolts for that. What do you want to do?
I was going to offer you the chance to just go home.
I want this out of the way. I do not condone binding creatures.
I mean, if he really wants to leave like that, we can handle that. Otherwise, we can see if there's a different way of banishing him.
Do you care about how you leave this plane?
Not particularly, I suppose.
Do you even want to leave this plane? I don't know, you might like it here. You're a weird little red thing.
He is stuck to a circle and has read all the books in this place. I imagine unless something just walks along and frees him, he could care less.
He's actually reading his last book.
Well,
Also-
yeah, thanks to you, yes.
Pretty sure these things like to go out and like cause havoc. Well, not
Babies.
havoc, these things, but try and get
Yeah.
people condemned to hell.
Undue corruption. Please, good.
Yeah, that. So
Regardless, do you want to go home after you have been stuck here for however long?
He yawns as he flips over the page of his book. At some point, a bit boring here after a while.
Don't fall for it, Shiva. It's exactly what he wants.
Shiva shrugs.
I mean,
It's
Yeah,
it-
careless and aloof.
It is a manipulative thing.
I could care less about the manipulative nature of it, rather the fact that I am related to creatures that are bound for the pure fact that they can grant wishes, and it's completely and utterly barbaric, and I do not condone this.
We could
Is
just
it-
raise the
it
circle.
isn't-
It is like any spirit binding.
Cadme, we are not getting rid of the circle because just
Shiva,
because
Shiva, calm down. We have offered it escape, and it does not seem wanting of it at this moment.
We'll come back this way when we've explored upstairs, and maybe then it'll change its mind, or we'll find a better way of banishing it.
Shiva sighs. Also, Dark, out of curiosity, what would it take to identify other methods of
And
undoing?
or sending it back.
Yeah.
You need like dismissal or banishment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the actual spells to do it.
Fair enough.
Or a gate.
Also, doesn't it, for this case, does it look like it's planar bound?
I mean,
Or
that-
is it just here?
I mean, that you couldn't know.
That's true.
There's no way to tell if the creature's just been bound or if it's come voluntarily.
Cadme, lick the circle, see what it tells you.
Do not link the circle.
Do not.
Those candles are not edible, I swear to God. Actually, are the candles still lit?
Yes.
Okay, nobody touch those candles. Are we scented?
Yes.
Nice.
They smell brew house.
Oh yeah. Oh, not sandalwood?
No.
Damn. Never thought I'd find a scented candle which wasn't like secretly sandalwood. Okay,
I will
shall
say
we...
if we don't come back to free this thing, she was going out of her way to break this binding circle for the sheer act of completely not at all logical, but she's very irrational about this stuff. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you, Shiva. I hate when the spirits are trapped for too long. Although I also agree that some spirits do need a little bit more persuasion to actually help you.
Okay, but this is an issue we can broach after we've got what we came here for, which we are not mentioning in front of the little red thing.
We're just going.
I probably know what everything in this tower is.
I don't care.
You just
for
lied to
you.
us anyway, to facilitate whatever your ends are.
I would make a bargain with you.
Of
Oh,
course
come
you'd make a bargain.
Yes, at a grievous price that I am not willing to pay.
on. Let me agree.
Cadme,
What?
I would prefer for you to come with us for now. I understand that this sounds like a very enticing creature, but they speak with a honey tongue and they're not to be trusted.
I've spoken with spirits of trickery and lying before. I know how it works.
I also know you've raided my master's vault. Well, his failure vault, but a vault nonetheless.
Oh
I have no
boy,
idea what you're
whatever
talking
gave you
about.
that idea? Shiva says with her eyes circle and covers his giant fucking axe.
No, we bought those at the fantasy elf
It's just a shut up.
makeup store. He already knows. It's playing along at this point.
Those in
Hey,
case.
we bought the tower in an auction.
I could
Yeah.
tell you more about these things.
No.
Nah, we're good.
Or even ways you can make them behave better.
The only
wanna-
way we are interacting with this thing is if we like write up a contract, and we don't have the time for that currently.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm
The only way
motivating
I
this
am-
creature's actual intentions here.
The only way I am ever dealing with this creature is if it accepts a redemption from a very powerful shaman.
It's not Shiva, you're not getting a reading from it.
I didn't think so, but you know.
Can I try?
Oh, redemption.
I don't need
Damn
it.
it. Can I roll higher than a 4 today, please?
No, you may not.
And I've rolled 3 times by now.
I'm rolling Hesty because she's the one with sense motive. Shiva has an 8 wisdom.
I mean, Cadme wants to roll to see if can make a roll. But...
Go team!
He is entirely trustworthy as far as any of you can tell.
Honestly, let's just.
Oh,
leave
I have
it.
an idea.
Yes, Cadme?
Amaya points a finger at Cadme ready to cast Ray of Frost.
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't know actually. It
let's
like,
just go.
knows what it's talking about.
Well, I know it
I'm
doesn't
sure-
know what they're talking about. Here,
I'm sure
I
it
pull out
does
a piece
know
of
all
dirt.
of these
Let
things.
Cadme talk.
I pulled a piece of birch bark, and then I also pull out a piece of charcoal, and I hand it towards the little red thingy. We're gonna go around the rest of the tower to just explore around. If you would like, you could write up a contract for bargaining while we're around.
I think I prefer to use this. He pulls out a sheet of paper from. Does anyone know that?
Oh, Well, okay.
Unsurprising, Shiva pulls out her own contract. Like, she actually has this 4 contracts.
Why do,
writing kit.
why do you all have paper and I only have bark?
Be because you didn't buy paper, Academy.
You can buy paper?
Yes.
God.
We're learning too much about each other in this
And
tower.
with that, you head upstairs.
Yep.
And you head up the stairwell.
Are we worried about these stairs going flat and us falling down like a slide?
No.
God,
Kind
not
of
again.
hoping for
Yes.
that.
It'd be funny.
It's
Lightning
been.
Would be funny.
Listen, no lightning bolts, no stairs, no fire, no witches. As soon as they get out of here.
I'm also dying. Hold on.
Heading up the stairs, you arrive in what appears to be
Ooh.
this small, very circular little lab. There is not huge, but it's small. It's seemingly got like a bubbling pot of red mist coming out, and in part of the glassware seems to be stuck this really gelatinous subject that isn't substance, isn't flowing. So it's seemingly moving when you look up closer to it.
Gelatinous cube.
But it's remaining like a perfect sphere inside the bottle, even though it shouldn't be. The book is covered in paper. But what comes weirdest to some of you is this big. There is actually this big window, though it's not technically open right now. But this big window. You didn't see a window on the outside. Only arrow slits upstairs.
Oh, illusionary walls. Cool.
Clever.
Okay. Who here still has PTSD from the last lab?
What?
You know, the one which exploded and gave you a magical virus.
I mean, it sucked, but I'm not dead. It's whatever. I've lived long enough that if I die, I die.
Aspen
Okay,
Hazel grow
that's fair.
downstairs.
I mean, I guess I'll be kind of afraid of the devil and he wants to break the circle.
Alright, first things first, Amaya is going to look at any sources of flame causing things to bubble. And are there any like flames causing the boiling?
I mean, there are Bunsen's.
Are they lit?
Yes.
Amaya's going to attempt to ray of frost.
They're looking, and by the blackening around them, they look like they've been lit for a very long time.
Amaya's just going to try and ray of frost them to just kill the flame.
And you could just turn them off.
I don't want to get that close. I don't know what that mist is.
I know, but now I'm waiting for you to accidentally hit that.
Well, let's see. Boop. I can hit stationary object.
Oh boy.
That would be a perfect time for a 1.
I know.
I mean, the Bunsen's are put out.
And I am going. Do I have this prepared? I do. I cast open close on the window.
Oh, I said the window's already closed, but if you want to open it, sure.
I want it open.
Okay, window's open.
Whoosh.
There. Now the mist can escape the room.
And we just have to wait 5 to 10 minutes.
Can I just say I hope Hazel
There's no door out.
tackles Aspen to the ground?
Yeah, there is no door out of this room. What you can see.
Just the stairway. I mean, I guess if it's just you living here, you don't have to worry too much about random people walking into your room. Was our bed in here? Okay, fair enough. That's
It's
probably
just-
a good idea.
Looks like it's just a lab.
How many labs does one man need?
According to my father, no less than 7.
Your father's a weird man. Should we go
He
over and
is.
investigate this table?
Dad-
If you think enough mist has cleared out.
Those
Academy's
are
gonna
photos
wander
for-
around and look for things that interest her, which is probably very little.
Okay, mate.
Huh?
As you wander around, as you wander past the main table with like various bits of equipment on it, inside one of those conicals there is like a very greenish substance there. As you walk past it, You notice it swirls and moves and... Wait, is it looking at you? You feel like it's looking at you.
Oh, hello. I'm gonna crouch down and look back at it.
Seemingly this like perfect sphere of green substance remaining in a perfect sphere inside the bottle.
Amaya's gonna walk up to it and attempt to identify it, thinking it's an ooze. Nat 20!
Wow.
Well, Amaya thinks, yes, it's some kind of ooze, though she doesn't have a clue what kind.
Well, it's an ooze, but I don't...
She does get the vague feeling, however, it might be resistant to acid, if not immune.
I sort
It's
of
some
trace.
kind of acid-based ooze, but for the life of me, I can't tell what it is.
I want to trace my finger across the outside of the glass and see if it follows it.
You do see like swirling movements inside, like it's following your...
Do you have a name?
Junkus.
Oozes can't speak, Cadme.
No audio is... No audio is...
As if it does say that from the back of a rainbow.
Yeah, haha. Well, can you hear me?
So just swirl a little bit.
Swirl in a heart shape if you can hear me.
It vaguely swirls, creating a hot-ish pattern on the surface. It's a pretty sloppy heart, but it's definitely not random.
I doesn't know what a heart is.
By the great spirits, is that an intelligent ooze?
I pick up the bottle.
It's kind of still a little bit hot to pick up.
Okay. Ooh. Pick up part of my scarf so I can hold it with my hands.
You see it trying to force itself up towards the cork, but then just ends up falling back down, unable to get to the cork.
Okay. Now, I know there's a few oozes in my forest. I don't know much about them, but I know they like to chew on things. If I let you out, will you chew on me?
Yes, Cadme, oozes are voracious things.
Well, you said this one was intelligent.
Maybe.
That doesn't mean they're not.
So
Great.
am I, but I still get hungry and eat a sheep once in a while.
Intelligence does not directly correspond to breaking away from your nature in entirety. While
Yes, I
it seems to be able to
know.
follow basic commands, that does not mean that it won't just eat everything.
If
I imagine it's trapped for a reason.
if I give you food, will you not eat us? Swirl in a heart shape if yes.
It just doesn't do anything.
Look, Cadme, you can keep it in the flask, and later on we can get her a big enclosure, maybe with a wheel. I don't know what do oozes do for fun.
Eat things.
Okay, we can get an orange.
Well, you didn't get to be able to reach the cork, so I'm gonna pull the cork
Cadme,
off.
no, Cadme, no.
Too
Maya
late.
stops you.
No, let her be stopped. You can't say too late.
What? It can't reach the cork. I just saw it try.
It could. They are amorphous
Cork back
things.
on.
What's going on?
Amaya's stopping Cadme from removing the cork.
Look, I saw it try to reach the cork. It didn't. I don't know how long
It
it's been
may-
in here. It could be hungry.
It may not have been trying very hard.
Also, it didn't exactly answer your question of don't eat us.
It's that. It probably will eat us. It's fair, but it's still in the bottle and it's still probably very hungry.
Cadme, it's still ignoring you and simply asks, will you attack us? I have a suspicion that if you let it out of the bottle, it might be larger than it appears. This is just my
Ooh.
theory.
Quite possible.
Transdimensional ooze. Cool.
How about this? I open the cork outside the window, and if it starts
No.
growing into extra
No.
dimensional size, I drop it.
Because then you're letting it outside.
Yeah, they
Also,
don't
that's a
exactly.
bigger space than in here. And that's kind of terrifying.
Cadme, I understand that you want to help the creature, and I do sympathize greatly. However, oozes are a particular brand of unenjoyable to deal with. And
It-
then
it is-
bare minimum, we would have to have this in an area where we feel absolutely safe letting it out. And I honestly cannot think of a single place where that'd be possible.
I look around the room for a bigger jar.
I mean, there are those jars.
What about
Yeah,
in a bigger jar?
Would they have the same kind of properties of keeping this thing trapped?
I don't feel comfortable letting that thing out of its original container.
How
Cat
about
meat-
we just leave it?
You don't
Cat-
feel comfortable with deleting anything from its original container. Not the little
No,
red
I do.
thing, and not
No,
this.
I do not. But Cadme, we're not saying we're going to hurt it. We just want to keep it in this bottle where we know it is safe until such a time that we can figure out what it is and
The bottle
possibly
underneath my arm.
keep it somewhere where maybe it can be happy and not hurt anyone.
I am hearing what you're saying.
Also, lest we all forget, we did come here. Oh, my voice is going. We did come here for a reason, and we should probably focus on finding those notes before we have another thing distract us.
That is true.
I will also add, Academy, to be fair, I do not think you want to release a potential blight upon your forest, for lack of a better word. If this is a voracious ooze that is larger than it possibly could be, it does put your forest and your home in danger.
Oozes are part of natural. They are primordials.
Yes,
Eh,
but if this is contained for a reason, and I'm not saying it is, but there is a potential, then you are disrupting the balance in your forest by letting it free.
And if I would be, I would solve it.
Yeah, but that's another distraction we can't really afford right now.
Oh yeah, aren't
Ooze-
those aberrations?
Nope, they're oozes. Oozes are oozes, not aberrations.
They're their own type.
Look, let's agree for now that you keep it in the jar, and then we can approach the subject later, as we have already had God knows how many instances like this between free rooms.
Okay. I've already tucked the bottle underneath my arm.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go off in a corner and try to assess its intelligence by just talking to it. AKA sense mode of the ooze.
Well, congratulations, you're taking a minus 15, but you can try. It's not. It's possible. You can actually sense mode of the ooze. It's just hard.
Come to this whisper.
Unless you happen to have things that are helpful with oozes.
I'm wild empathy, but no.
No, wild empathy does not apply to oozes.
Is or is? Well, Cadme's doing that. Let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah. We're here for notes, and notes as we search.
Amazing.
Is that with the minus 15?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you get the vague sense it kind of understood what you were talking about, at least. Though you don't get that much intelligence from it. You're not entirely sure if it's even as smart as Aspen and Hazel.
That's fair. Probably like a 1 intelligence. Okay.
It's a baby ooze.
I hope.
Like, it has vague intelligence, it seems to have a vague understanding of your language, but that's about it.
Just like a baby.
It certainly couldn't comprehend any kind of structured thing that well. Yeah, the group can take a look around there.
To any notes that may exist within this lab. Huzzah! Ooh, is that a hat there? I only noticed that's a hat and not a swan.
There is a hat here. It's nothing
Fine.
too special, but you can take it.
It's going over my hat. Actually, does anyone else want to be a witch? No? Okay, it's still
Amaya
over
just
my
kind
hat.
of looks over to Keith.
Kif shakes her head. I'm no such witch. And if I needed such a hat, she just conjures an illusion.
That's fair. Fine, I'll keep this hat for whenever I get my actual apprentice.
What?
Witch
You mean
apprentice.
Leo isn't your apprentice?
Witch apprentice.
Maya kind of looks at Leo with a smirk.
No, he's more of my student, and I'm the mentor. We're getting distracted again. This tower's cursed.
It's good. Always is.
It's true. If I can... Okay.
All right. Let's pour through these notes.
Sure, the group can pour through the notes. There are a lot of papers here. Quite a lot of them, actually. That said, despite there being a lot of papers here, there isn't that much to them overall. There is a certain study of oozecraft here, including what seems to be a few failed books that quickly abandoned on the idea of grafting oozes to people.
That's not.
They were quickly abandoned instead. Probably for obvious reasons. Doesn't end that well. That said, though, looking around, you are able to find something at least that comes to your attention, at least from a vague search round. There might be more here, but that potentially because I mean, fair, you probably spend days reading through every page of every book, right? But there is one thing that springs up to mind, one book in particular, which seems to make some notations about some kind of strange stone circle that seems to vaguely match what you would recognize with what you think you like as being Eridef's circle, giving some vague directions to it. Admittedly, not where Eridef would be, but it would be wherever the hunter would be trying to summon Eridef to, or lure them to, trying to desecrate.
Awesome.
So it's something. It definitely appears, though, listening to his text here, though, that he was planning to do follow-up research at a different point.
Hey, Cadme.
Hey?
Does the hunter... Do you know if he has traveled from this forest?
Oh, I know he's not from the forest. He's from somewhere else. I don't know where.
Do we know if this wizard's from the forest? I don't know if we really have much detail on the wizard.
The wizard is from the forest.
Okay. I was having vague suspicions that we might just be inside the hunter's tower at this point, because I have talked about it being a potential wizard with a gun, basically. Hello, sideline.
Hi.
All right, that's suspicion thrown out the window, but I just got vague notions that maybe this is a thing.
Not enough constructs for it to be sidelined.
Okay, well, I hope it's not sideline tormenting your other character. That'd be
He does lack empathy, so it is
I know
something.
he does, which is why it's terrifying to me. And also a construct. Well,
Yeah.
a robot, android, whatever one could say.
Being said, is there any like unused alchemy stuff on that table that's
Yes,
not like rotten?
there is. It's not much, but there is.
Is it something as if I could take?
You could either assemble a basic alchemy lab kit.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you could, with ingredients gathered together, probably gain enough to make a second level potion.
So that's like calculator and amount.
Definitely looking around, it definitely looks like this room was used for two things: studying of oozes and the brewing of actual potions.
Okay, 150 gold.
Where it
If
looks like
nobody
downstairs
object,
looks like downstairs we use far more for general experimental general alchemy.
that's fair. If nobody objects, I would like to take the money to make the second level potion.
Okay.
Unless someone really wants a lab. Nope,
think
okay, I'm
that's
taking the
pretty
money.
If we had the ability to move this stuff back home, we could set up a lab back home, but
I mean, I do already have an alchemy lab inside my hat.
Yes, but that's a portable one. I'm talking
Nope.
a full and proper lab.
It's proper shit. My
What?
hat
You
got
have...
really big.
I...
Really
Well...
big.
Congrats, you broke Torin.
I mostly just steal shit out of it, like these little tongs. Ding ding.
Which you suddenly have in your hand.
Yeah. Anyway. But with that, I mean, we kind of got what we came here for. Do we want to explore the rest of the tower?
I mean, the hope here was also that he would have like information where the village was.
Oh yeah, that. Not just the circle. Oh, so we got a bonus. Nice.
Is there anything you like? I asked the orb. Okay.
It makes the shape of you.
Oh.
Just an orb. Okay, when we leave this place, I'm definitely going back here and shoving all these books in a sack. Value.
How many would be useful? Who knows? But you can have a mad library of your own.
Exactly. I might even take that carpet. Looks nice. Why does he have a carpet in an alchemy lab? Idiot.
You know,
I mean,
fair
clearly
point.
someone did not pass a fire safety. Fire safety test.
That is a trip hazard.
It's more than a trip hazard, it's a fire hazard.
Yeah. But I'm taking that as well.
Reach down and poke the carpet to see if it's penetrating.
Stupid, you kleptomaniac.
But with what we found here, shall we go check out the other area with spiders? Unless
There's
anyone wants to try
nothing
and...
else to be learned here.
There is
I mean,
one other strange thing found here.
Hmm.
It's seemingly a bottle sitting on the shelf in essentially a spray bottle, a rather large spray bottle as well. It's actually pretty hefty, about 4 pounds.
What's with this man's sprays?
But written on the side of it is anti-web.
Anti-what?
Anti-web.
Anti-web. So he's
Alright,
had issues with
that'd be
spiders
useful.
before.
Yeah, I'm starting to... The more and more that this happens, the more I'm starting to think that he has only been gone for 2 weeks. He's really bad at looking after his property.
We got told he got arrested a long time ago. That's someone else moved in.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm,
Like I
Because this feels very too appropriate for what we need right now.
like I say, Fey Forest, it's not the first time we found a building here that would be out of time.
Yeah, but that one was also out of reality.
And who's to say this one isn't?
I mean, wow. Okay, Kara, still do this to me.
Amaya's gonna poke her head out the window and look up at the sky.
That looks normal.
Is it a strange color?
No.
Is out the window what we would be expecting as in the Elven Forest?
Yes. Though the tower has though there is a window where you are where there shouldn't have been a window.
Yeah.
I mean, if we think of
I
it,
think we're still on the material placed.
I'm going downstairs.
We were last time.
that's fair. But if we think the
let's-
windows are hidden by illusions, oh no.
Shiva,
Aspen
Yeah.
ate the biscuit.
Shiva,
Yes.
Aspen, Hazel,
Mhm.
roll initiative. I mean, technically everyone roll initiative.
what?
Uh,
No.
What did you do?
Why did we
Aspen
let
ate
the
the
dogs go
biscuit.
downstairs?
I mean, yes, Aspen did eat the biscuit.
Oh God. I rolled
Ow.
so bad. Whatever. I'm over it.
Oh,
Also-
there we go.
Did I accidentally click someone else? Maybe. Let me try that again. No. Okay,
You're
That's
the right
Coro. That's Coro.
yeah, that's Coro. It's fine. I'll just put me in this place. We're basically the same person.
You really are at this point.
Is that all the players' initiatives?
One more.
Mhm.
Cat.
Oh, I need to do the dogs quick.
Oh, why did we let the dogs go downstairs?
They didn't do anything. They're gonna eat a biscuit. That doesn't mean they're bound to the imp, I hope.
I mean,
Well,
it
maybe
kind
it's
of
filled with
could.
laxatives. I feel like laxatives would be like the worst thing here.
Living
Oh,
rune. Okay, well.
I read that as living rug.
Rug.
Who has a rug if a rug comes to life?
The rug's a mimic.
That's thinking, because we're talking about stealing
honestly-
the carpet.
And Shiva,
Yeah.
manifesting out of the walls appears to be this floating in midair, but it's literally 2D looking, like arcane sigil just floating in the air. That seems to like rotate in 2D space in 3D reality towards you.
It turns sideways and disappears.
Then it seems to glow a little bit. As you also see the circlet you have on glow as well.
Oh no.
Shiva.
God damn it,
And
Shiva.
suddenly the rune is going. And suddenly the rune launches a burst of magical energy at.
What did it launch at exactly? Oh no.
I think that's a hit.
Yeah. Ow.
Does Shiva scream?
Shiva.
Make noise?
Shiva's. Does she?
Is that you?
Does she or Hestia? Or Aspen and Hazel, you know, they're all there.
Well, to be fair, the dogs probably start barking, I imagine.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No,
Shiva just seems
the
calmly
dogs
annoyed,
start barking
honestly.
on the dog's turn when they react.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Honestly, Shiva doesn't really have much reaction to it. She's like, whatever. I'm over this right now.
To be completely sure.
Banned from Twitch.
Adeline has no idea anything happened.
I'm sorry, this is true. I hope I don't
Couldn't
kill
hear
my
the sound of
character.
combat.
May not start barking.
Rapid barking.
There we go.
Hey, Red Thing, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna have to do an overrun maneuver on you.
Oh god.
Oh no, the
Aspen's
circle.
crossing the circle.
Technically, crossing the circle is fine. It's interrupting the circle.
Yeah, to be fair, like I said, it's carved in the ground.
He-
Circle's not going to be broken that easily.
He could interrupt the silver in it, though. He's not exactly being careful, he's bull rushing across it and overrunning.
At this point, I don't care if this thing's released, honestly. It probably has the best interest of helping itself in this case.
Sure,
So.
you charge towards the rune.
Rah! He's gonna add stamina to that. He's gonna add 3.
So 22?
It's a hit.
I am magic,
Yes, it seems to get hurt. You think?
and because he can't really, it's floating there. He's gonna reasonably entail that he can't really,
You can't trip
it.
You cannot
Well-
trip the runes.
And then he's gonna cannon it back into the wall, see if that works.
It
Oh.
vanishes.
Hmm.
Through the wall.
Okay, bye.
Aspen turns, looks happy. He did it.
Aspen may have just brushed it into the alchemy lab.
He did it. It's gone. I win.
Aspen, dear, I do not think it's gone, but I will still applaud you for getting it gone for now.
Oh, by the way, it's 25 CMB versus little red thingy to get laid out by Aspen.
A rune phases through the north wall.
Don't look at me. It's gonna look at me because I
And
have
points
one of the
towards
things
Shiva.
on. Yep. Stop hitting me.
Please keep note the energy type changes with each.
First one
I
was
don't have
cold,
energy
this is
resistance, so it
lightning.
doesn't matter.
Karis, something's going on.
Oh dear, what?
You might hear some slight annoyance from Shiva now, maybe slight.
And a lot of barking from Aspen. And then Aspen slamming into a wall, apparently.
Oh yeah, Aspen's a cool,
Wait,
fair.
put it in the-
Yeah, he would have followed, and then, boom.
How much movement would it take me to get down here? Down the stairs?
Get down to 1 moment. I'm going to quickly draw something here.
Dark, I have an inquiry first. So, Shiva would have a reaction at least, right? I'm going to at least have Shiva warn the group that she thinks she's being attacked due to the faulty items.
Okay.
Well, have you tried taking it off?
I haven't had time to, which is great considering I'm having this conversation with you.
Yeah,
It's very busy right now.
Karis,
Mm-hmm.
to get downstairs, you must expend 15 feet of movement,
Oh,
and then you can appear in that side that green box I put down.
right. That's fine. I can do that.
You cannot charge because it's a curved staircase.
No, but I could go to there and then possibly swift action for another movement and then charge. Yes? Or is Shiva in my way there?
You couldn't charge. You can't charge. Your charge takes. You can't. You
Yeah.
can't get it to move back and do a charge. That's how it works. You could just walk up with an extra.
Could spend stamina because you only spent 15 feet of movement.
True.
Well, I mean, I've still got another 15, so I could get closer, but...
Still need to spend 2 steps.
Yeah, I mean, you could
And
do
then
move
be
here
able
and
to
spend
swing.
2 stamina to go there.
Yeah, true. I need to use my stamina more often. It recharges fast enough.
And what is not alive?
As he comes down the stairs going, Aspen, what are you doing? What the hell is that?
The mind-boggling thing that is a 2D creature in 3D space.
Mm-hmm. Then she just sort of puts a little sprint on and just swings at it. Let's see. It's magical now, blah 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 blah. I was just updating my macro for an actual magical axe now. Ew, that sucks.
You miss as it seems just like turn in 2D space. And you just kind of go right past it.
This thing sucks. That was also a nat 3. That was very close to just falling over.
Yep.
Cadby here's going to spend a standard action, taking off her scarf with the 2 eggs in it, laying it down gently, as well as the vial.
Please
And then
let
she's going
the
to spend a
ooze eat
move
them.
action. Yeah, well, the ooze is in a bottle. Hopefully,
For
it's
now.
there. So they put it, but so they're all in one area, and it's gently put down, so they're not following her in comp. And then she's
By
going to
the way,
spend.
Tinder, did you calculate your temporary hit points?
I've not been hit yet. It's not an issue.
But it will matter though.
She's going to
Yes,
spend
it
her
will, but
15
not
foot of
yet.
movement down here, and then spend another 15 foot of movement going. What? And she's just moved there.
There are
Okay.
like lenses in like 3D space. Well, Karis is the only person with an item attacking right now.
Yes, she is.
So the living rune will attack towards Karis.
Vroom.
That's a hit.
Ooh. Force damage.
Yep, that wipes out my temporary hit points. Oh no.
Hey,
It
feels
does
like
it exactly enough.
Admittedly, its force damage is slightly less than its normal damage, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Scary,
So I can move to here with 15 feet of movement,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and that's 15. You zoom the map back in.
No, Aspen, no.
He's kind of pawing at the wall.
Also, note Karis' axe also flashed red as it targeted her.
Huh.
Yeah, and I am going to cast Shield.
I hate you so much. I'm so jealous.
It's
Hazel,
really such a great idea.
bark, bark.
Hazel bark,
I
bark,
just
charge. Ah,
Of course, it's
Add
all
two-
the
add
animals
2 to
doing
the
things.
attack.
Okay,
add 2 to the attack. Oh, cool. Take 10 damage.
It does. It floats into these.
And then she's going to try to entangle it as well. I think that works.
How exactly do you entangle a 2D
Yeah.
shape?
Unfortunately for you, you do. I will tell you, you do beat at CMD. However, it's immune to the entangled.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for like a dog to hang off of a creature. That's too.
Of a 2D object.
Yeah.
There is no width. Like, if you stand by the side, you can't even see it. Wait, you stand by the side. So. Yuri?
15 feet of movement. Go here. Then, a lot of movement left. I have 30.
Can I just say it's warm enough out that it's kind of raining, but it's also 20 mile per hour winds outside right now, so there's just like this awkward sheet of water just outside constantly, and I don't like it.
Delightful.
Meow.
Yuri charges up towards the rune.
And thing's attacking the cat, so she will attack the thing that's attacking the cat.
She's a cat.
And nom.
Nope.
12.
Oh, beat. I don't know. It was a fail for an 11.
Can Reese love Shiva a little bit? I'm in a lot of pain.
Reese loves Shiva a lot.
15 feet of movement to get to here. Spend 10 more feet of movement to get to here. I will then expend 2 rounds of bardic performance to grant you a cure. To grant you a cure light spell.
Yay.
Enjoy.
I do not see the roll. Roll 20, please.
Oh, my sheet currently not set right. 11 hit points.
Oh, okay, nice.
I must have set it to GM only mode for when I was doing testing.
Ah,
No, I
okay.
didn't. That's weird.
Another question.
Game's confused right now.
What would it take to identify these?
On your turn, you can roll Dungeoneering.
Oof.
Well, have fun.
I mean, I
I
can roll
really
it.
should have done that on my turn.
No one asked what type they were. So, but what roll?
Well, you can again
Don't
when
worry,
your turn comes back round.
Yeah.
Yeah, handling
Fine.
good.
Oh
Was that
yeah,
any different?
linguistics would be cool, but
I mean, linguistics could tell you what the letters mean, but they wouldn't tell you what the creature is.
you know what? I can roll linguistics to help with them. But can Reese at all aid with engineering or no?
Yeah. We can roll every knowledge check.
If you want, he can give a +4 to Hestia. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, right now it's none of your turns, but
This is true. I'm just adding.
I could just roll the engineering.
Okay.
Engineering.
May as well.
I know nothing. I rolled a 3.
Alright, anyways,
Times
next.
never.
Hitting room. Facing out of the floor.
Hmm.
Ah, yes.
Oh, God. Well,
Mildly inconvenient spot.
There's lots of things about.
Also, I'm sorry, Big B. The nonchalant attitude that she would just kind of kept Adeline up there as the only one.
The items you've taken from the place. So, brief. Yeah, you still have items on you. Yeah, you still have the collar on you. So. And suddenly, it will launch energy towards Academy.
Oh, ow.
There's a small shockwave of sound hit Academy.
So we have
Glad I
cold,
put down the bottle.
lightning. We have cold, lightning,
Mhm.
force, and sonic.
Alright, I guess first things first. If there is any way for Hestia to be aided, I would appreciate it. I mean, she has a support, or she has a base of 0, but she can roll untrained. So
Generally, aiding requires an action in combat, so.
Mm-hmm. It does take an action to aid, so.
We believe in Hestia.
No, we
and she didn't roll
don't.
anybody. I mean, she has again a base of 0.
Especially when that's untrained, no.
I mean, she can roll any knowledge check untrained.
Okay. But still, no.
I know. I didn't like how much that hurt. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
That's fair.
Hopefully these things can't see invisibility.
And, well, actually, first of all, I'm gonna take off the circlet for now. And then I'm
Worse.
gonna cast invisibility on myself. I mean, I can put it back on. It's not an issue. I'm just worried that it's gonna
Well,
keep glowing.
You try to take off the circuit, it won't come
I
off.
can't. Yep, knew it. Anyways, invisibility it is.
Yay,
Although I have a
cursed
suspicion-
items.
I have a suspicion they might know where I am anyway, so whatever. Ah, yes, and also I'm this thing. Before I forget.
Hmm?
Just because this is something that she would be curious about.
Well, each of the runes that you see seem to seem to indicate something different. But from what you can tell, they all seem to be runes indicating different methods of execution: hanging, beheading, death by fire, death by drowning.
Which one's the beheading one?
The beheading one is the one next to him.
So that's the one I have to hit with my axe. I shall behead the letter. I mean, if Shiva wanted to, she could always run back upstairs.
True.
Yeah,
You
but
can get movement to go up.
she's not completely useless if she has to try and hide the group, depending on how these things are programmed. That's how I'm gonna word it, and I'm just gonna keep her here, see what happens.
So I'm not moving until it's staying there.
Yeah.
Cora, since you're now the protagonist.
Yeah. Okay, Carl, 15 foot of movement. Issues, I know nothing about these things, so I don't know if I have anything that's useful to them. We don't have eyes, they float.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I don't have dungeoneering, unfortunately.
I'd hazard a guess and say they're probably immune to fort saves.
Yeah, probably. Oh,
I said only one way to find out.
yeah. You know, I'm gonna hope for just not immune to energy damage, because I have aggressive thundercloud.
Right, target the one that wasn't throwing lightning then.
That was the first one, which
No,
went for a wall.
No, the first one was cold, the second one was lightning.
Okay, and that one came through where you were.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when the Kawas is attacking.
Then I'll pop it on the one with Hazel. And I need a reflex save.
1 second.
You're using
Thank
high
you.
reflex. Okay, they do have reflex.
Yay.
When it-
I'm
Cloudy.
First, you need to roll me an SR check.
Oh, fuck me.
That
Blackcloud did
makes
have a spell
sense.
stored. I have Touch of Fatigue, which is not evocation, but will still give me a +1. SR. Where are you at? It was just a cast level check, so. 20 plus. Nope.
That's actually enough.
Wow. Okay. So these are one of those things which just have SR in hopes of you rolling like 2. Or I
Not a
guess
lot of SR,
anything
just
lower than
SR.
6.
It's like the Dwarven Rachel trade SR. It's like 5+ your level.
Yeah, but people can still roll shit. Fuck. Okay, never mind. That's fine.
It's not reflex
Just
for
if it
half or
spends your
anything?
immediate action to dance. No, reflex negates.
Yeah, aggressive on
The benefit is that it's still around for another.
Right,
Still around for another 7 turns.
right.
And plus, you can move them with a move action.
Yeah.
And
But
since
I'd
it's already affected that rune, it'll always.
Oh no!
I'm not surprised we've brought more people with funny weapons or funny items into here. There's probably one for each item.
Can't blame me. Mine's are in a hat.
Mine's in a quiver.
Ooh,
Oh god,
ooh.
there's so many.
Yeah, you
Somebody
know.
used
now
to
that
play
everyone's done
these things.
Almost. Phasing out of this wall.
Amaya, please identify these things.
Estuva, you're carrying at least one of the items.
I don't have a
They're in a
turn.
hat, though.
You're still carrying one of the items.
Damn it.
It's on another plane kind of thing right now.
Oh, it misses. No, actually, does it miss?
I don't know.
No, it hits. by
11
1.
versus touch.
Or it meets it. I have a dex of 1.
Well, congratulations, you're hit for 12 lightning.
Ah,
Yeah,
this,
thankfully that doesn't get through my 10 hit points.
this is really painful, that just because it's like touch attacks. Would it be as bad if it was normal?
This one comes out of this wall over here. And will shoot at Padme.
Zap.
Oh, literally punching her in the face.
Force damage.
Yeah.
This rune, which clearly has a hole in it, returns back from the wall.
Can you guys hear me?
Now
Yep.
we can,
No.
yep.
Yeah, we can.
And now.
But
Weird
this
to
one,
me.
which clearly has a hole in it from someone biting it, comes back up the wall. It's going to blast at... Amaya, are you carrying on any items? You're not, are you?
Nope.
Nope, ignore the Maya. That one.
Well, I'll take it.
Well, I'm gonna come down the stairs now.
I do like my new targeting system, so I can actually click on people and it just tells it. Says it.
Actually,
Yeah, it's useful.
Nathan has a one of the items, the
I guess
glitter stone.
it's a bit
Okay.
late
He's
now.
attached
It's
to
a
me.
nat one, it
That's
missed
true.
whoever hit.
Mhm.
But good to make note of.
Okay, well,
2D objects in 3D space.
alright, I'll take aim at that one over there by the door and shoot it.
Sure.
You, just a regular bolt. Really?
Well, it hurts it. I'll give
Right, so
think you might
probably
work
no
on-
DR then.
Deadly aim.
Yeah, I know.
Deadly aim.
Yes, I know. Nope. Alright. That's my turn.
Aspen.
Mm.
Your friend came back.
He can't charge anyone, so nothing can go be bull rushed. So he's just gonna 5-foot step and chomp on this one.
Really?
Rowdy
Not the injured one.
I mean, that one's in a table.
They're both technically injured. Adeline just shot that one.
Technically, it's five people, but, you know,
Oh well, then he's gonna step over here.
they can't out of solid objects, but they can float out of the object and then attack. So,
Yep.
yeah, they're floating through walls, and if they're not entirely solid.
Ah!
As it seems to suddenly scramble after being bitten by Aspen, and kind of Aspen and so quickly flicker through 100 different runes before just falling apart into dust.
Now he looks around and looks
Thank God.
prideful.
They can be killed. They can be beaten.
Now, Shiva, what did every one of those runes say?
She probably made note of almost all of them, to be honest with you. We're not going to go through all of them, but yes.
Damn it, I forgot to identify them on my turn.
A lot
Why?
of things during
Speaking of which,
torture.
one comes out behind you.
Excuse you, go away.
Adeline,
Oh, damn it, really?
At least
Do
they're
you
not
have
yet
a
coming
gun?
out of you.
I have the perfume bottle in my quiver.
which
Let's
means
see
Leave
it
if
me
you-
targets-
alone.
which means it targets you because you're right there.
Leave me alone. Oh, really? You just
Look, it
barely
says-
hit.
Oh, it has the wrong name attached. It has spelled Archer for some reason there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
I
of been
was
saying
gonna
that for a
point that
while.
out.
I didn't realize that. Let me correct that.
Yeah, well, it hit, so. Ow.
There's a correction that can be made. That's just something I didn't realize it was doing. Oh, I see why. I accidentally left a placeholder in. Oops. I can correct that if I just do create custom handout. And that'll do it. There we go. Macros fixed. This one next to Chorus,
Yep.
it's going to shoot at Chorus.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Really?
These things do not provoke.
Not from casting or from doing a ranged attack in melee?
It's
Not
not casting
casting.
a spell. It's not casting a spell, and it doesn't provoke doing range attacks. So
Well, it sucks. That also meets my AC, god damn it. I need my Reese buff.
Reese hasn't had much time. Speaking of which, one forms out of this wall now. And it will blast at Reese. Which definitely hits.
Let's see. Let's do a 5-foot step. Let's turn it invisible because I need every help I can get with these damn things.
Oof.
And swing. 16 versus invisibleness.
You hit.
Yay. Do I get sneak attack on these things? I don't think so.
Yes, you do.
Really?
Oh.
They have enough of an anatomy to sneak attack?
Apparently. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, actually. So
Whatever,
Yeah,
it's still
15 damage is still pretty good.
Yeah, but
it doesn't say specifically sneak attack. It says something else that makes it immune.
No precision attack.
No, and no crits.
You'd be fighting with a giant brush, that's why. Or a eraser.
Did anyone prepare the erase spell today?
Fortunately, no. It's not a spell I get
Does anyone has a racial spell ability? Because some elves get that.
for nerds.
This one appears out of this wall. This one will shoot at Nathan, and so will I. Who disconnected?
All right, bye, Tommy. Welcome back, Tommy.
It's very strange.
Still a 5.
5
Still
cold
fell.
damage. Can be.
Why do I not have energy resistance yet?
Okay.
I thought you did
I
from
might
your
ignore ones
tunic
that
or something.
Ignore mine. Yeah, Maya, why are you taking cold damage? You're wearing your vestment.
The vest doesn't protect against cold damage.
Oh,
No.
does it? Damn it.
Not yet, anyway.
Huh.
Oh,
It currently protects against cold weather.
Oh.
I mean,
I say whip it. Whip it good.
Whip it into shape, which is dead.
but it's already a shape.
Yeah, that's what I said, into
Just
shape, which is dead.
I can't non-lethal these things. I'm assuming.
You don't know.
You haven't tried it.
Soon,
so-
no.
I mean, why would you when they're letters?
Letters, yeah, I can't really say that they're alive.
They are
Nothing
not
alive.
something you would recognize as a living creature.
Yeah.
Especially
So
not.
actually, technically, this would actually be better. So I just want to run up there and with Shepherd's crook in hand.
Well, Cadby makes contact, but a Shepherd's crook goes right through it.
Fuck.
No
Need
magical.
magic.
I have nothing that's magic, so.
Huh. Can Cadme use great axes?
Technically?
Then we may need to trade.
Oh, are you gonna switch? Are you gonna switch to 50?
Possibly. I mean, it's a thing I could do. They are magical.
I can just throw my I can just throw Cadme my my mace on my turn.
I'm gonna spend my swift action to go. Oh, okay.
Not magical things can't hurt letters. Silly.
Well, they were hurting me, so I assumed.
This one appears out of this wall here. It blasts Estufa.
Yep.
Kingdom for a fireball that wouldn't hurt us.
I need to remember you use the corrected macros now.
No. Well, take a little bit of damage. How many tempo points do I have? 5. So.
You
You
lose
take
8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
These things
For it.
seem rather upset.
There's also a lot of them.
They're a swarm.
Well,
Not a true swarm, but you know.
this one's a thundercloud.
I keep thinking using the corrected version. But it shoots you in the back.
It really needs to stop
Why?
that.
Would you like to ask what are these things?
Yes, that's engineering check.
I want to delay until after Reese.
Can you ID it first? Or do you want a Reese aid?
I mean, I wouldn't mind Reese aiding, but my plan is to 5-foot step where Reese is, so I can attack, move action, toss Cadme the Mace of Destruction, and then swift action, enchant my Cold Iron Longsword, and attack the Living Rune.
I mean, I guess I could do that. Yeah. Works. And delay you. Hazel?
Bite letters.
Luckily, Hazel and Aspen both have magical bites, so.
Yep.
It seems to flicker and corrupt through loads of runes in a random language and then vanishes.
Oh, thank God.
Well, at least some of us are being useful.
Doge.
Yuri?
Dodge is always useful.
Now, just because Yuri can't damage it, 'cause she doesn't have magical attacks, does she?
No, she doesn't.
She can't
But
flank.
yes, that was
Yeah.
going to be my next thing. She can still provide flanking.
Yeah, which she does. Jumps on the
Luckily,
box.
luckily things
Ow.
don't cover. So. But you can't take attack opportunities. So.
Right, I wasn't sure whether they could or not, which is why I 5-foot stepped here and left Yuri to just run around there.
No, they can't do anything. They're just floating.
Ow!
Yuri bites and goes right through the room.
Could
Ow!
oh, yeah. I was going to say next time, could Yuri just like provide a aid on my attack?
I need to be adjacent,
Yeah, that's the awkward thing. You have to be adjacent to 5 aids.
which means I can't flank. So it's either flank or aid.
Which basically provide the same bonus, don't they?
They
Flank
provide
is
exactly
free.
the same bonus.
Reese will move to here. And given the fact
There
these are touch attacks, we really badly need this. World
Yay!
Yay!
I'll expend around a performance to start the World Song up.
Gives us a sweet, sweet insight bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Which does help protect us. Other than that, I'll give everyone a battle cry, so everyone gets a +1 morale bonus to attack rolls. They get the swift action.
Yay.
Basically, be blessed.
Yep, I believe we have a custom macro for
You
it.
should have a custom macro
Yeah.
for it.
I do have a custom thing. Okay,
Maya, please identify.
first things first, identification.
We believe in you.
What the hell are these things?
Oh, thank fuck.
These appear to be some kind of, well, you've heard stories of them before, though you've never seen one or really heard anyone who has seen them. They're rare. These seem to be what some people would call, well, the living glyphs. Similar to living runes, another kind of creature, but they are an aberrational creature created by, well, some people say they were created when the world was first created as like excess of the god's magic. Some people just say from really weird wizard experiments gone wrong.
I think the latter.
Amaya believes the latter.
But regardless of the source, these creatures are, well, essentially they are strange creatures not really meant for this world. They're two-dimensional. They're meant, and they can move across surfaces at extreme speed, though they can also come out surfaces. As they are amorphous, they cannot be crit or sneak attacked. They're immune to bleed and disease, and paralysis, and poison, and stun. They're vulnerable to sonic damage. The erase spell immediately deals 66 damage to them.
What immediately
save.
deals 66?
Erase.
The erase
Oh, yeah.
spell. They are two-dimensional. They are incorporeal creatures with no strength score. However, they cannot be tripped, grabbed, entangled.
They are.
They
Are they
require
effective?
magical weapons to touch them.
They are creatures, though.
They are creatures. They are
Thank
aberrations.
God.
They're considered aberrations. They can still be hit by fortitude save stuff as long as it doesn't stun or poison.
What about enchantment and stuff like that?
That still works for them just fine.
Okay.
They still have minds. They're actually fairly intelligent creatures as well, generally. They can see creatures though that are invisible.
Okay, I'm useless. And this got it.
Yeah, enchantments work just fine on them. Illusions can still work, etc. They're vulnerable to sonic damage. If you have
I have your piercing scream prepared.
What's a damage?
any.
That stuff you take when things hurt you.
The things I don't do.
Yes.
It seems these ones in particular, though, from what I can tell, have seemingly been bound by magic to serve a cause, which seemed to be defeating thieves. And this is perhaps why not all the items have been missing.
Mm-hmm.
I want them.
Okay. Well, move action. I'm going to toss Cadme the Mace of Destruction.
Bonk! Ow! Why?
Use that.
I'm gonna have to spend my turn picking it up because you didn't say catch.
I mean, it's a move action to pick up an object from the ground. So.
Yep.
All right. Going to 5-foot step and draw the cold iron longsword. And I am going to swift action enchant it.
Okay.
Because that needs to be specified.
Mm-hmm.
And boop. I'm going to use 3 points of stamina.
You slash the rune. Now it's iron. You've suddenly turned its I into an L, or its L into an I. Sorry. It's now a cap. See the living rune. So many living runes. Well, blast at Reese.
No.
Yay, fell archer.
Oops. I have these new macros. I just keep forgetting to use the new ones.
I'm sorry, Hazel and Aspen.
You could aid someone who gets 1+2 AC on even my touch attacks.
No, I'm casting Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. They can be affected, so.
I'm putting it here.
So what's the specification for hypnotic pattern? Please tell me.
Alright, I need the Will Negate. It's a DC 18.
Okay. Is it affected by spell resistance?
Does it? Yes, it does have SR.
You have to try and breach for the group then. You get one roll to breach the group. I wish you luck. It's not particularly high, is it?
I'm just making sure. I should have a higher cast level. No, I don't remember. Whatever, doesn't matter.
You might be because injuries.
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
That's fine. Okay, spell goes through. So you need will saves?
Yes, and... No, I didn't do this. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Jesus
Uh-huh.
hell.
Okay.
19, 20, 19.
I'm sorry, Hazel and Aspen.
Yeah, I still need this from Hazel and Aspen.
Oh.
Hazel's fine, Aspen... Alright. Wow. I
Wow.
want everyone to just eat that and not care.
I mean, in fairness, they shouldn't have, though, because they only have +4 bonuses. They shouldn't have done it.
That was,
You just got fucking unlucky as hell,
This
Jesus.
is the most useless turn I think I've had. Alright.
That was 3 19s and a 20.
Because in fairness, that would have been a great spell if it worked.
Shiva spends her time upset.
Jamek, that was 4/19.
Well, and
So, yeah, if you want, you can spend a move action to pout.
It's less so that, more just whatever. I am gonna, however, spend an actual action to have Kate use her duplicate thing.
Oh, the
Yes.
damage for you.
Yes.
Sure.
And obviously break my
Let's see. How many did
Invisibility.
Kate create again? Was it just one? Or...
it was I think I have to roll for it. Let me check. I'm fairly certain it's a roll.
1d2 plus 1.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
at least
roll
2.
D2 +1.
Alright, it's a 2.
Great day. There are free Shivas.
All pouting.
And free. Which also means there's free Hesties and free Cave Straight.
Good luck hitting us.
This room's suddenly very crowded.
Why are there so many dragons near me?
Get over yourself.
No.
Cora?
Okay, Coral. First of all, moving cloudy. So another SR?
No, your previous as you just need to roll one as it's now in effect. So
Oh, cool. I need a reflex save. Come on.
you know this high enough to beat these creatures, so yeah, you're good.
Yes! Let's go.
They don't have great saves, I'll be honest, they don't have great saves, they just roll well.
13 electricity damage.
That really badly hurts it.
Nice. And I am going to cast... Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to use Ear Piercing Scream on this one. So I need another SR roll.
Also, just for something to say, the imp turns invisible inside the center circle.
Oh, you little bitch.
Oh yeah, after being laid out by Aspen, that's fair.
Okay, let me quickly check my alchemical power components.
I'm not sure why he would do that if he would... Does he? He obviously doesn't know these things can see invisibility.
I mean, he also doesn't have any items.
He's
Yep, I have nothing.
He's more worried about you guys targeting him, essentially.
I guess we're saying... Wait, do I need to use Cave's... Not Cave. Fucking hell, Michaela. No, actually, I don't even have Michaela. I've already... Leo.
Any of the
Leo, do you give me any bonus this? No, you don't. Oh, wait, now. Pass, bitch. Fuck! Okay, well, there goes your piercing scream.
The spell was absorbed. More defective. Would have been good, though. Actually, check. No, actually, spell resistance does not apply against sonic spells.
Oh, thank fuck. I just need a fort save then.
Or erase, for that matter.
Oh, cool. Oh, so we're kind of like golems.
Yeah, kind of. Just weak.
Except, just, you know, not actually golems.
Try again.
Meets on the dot. Which, does that have it or does it negate?
Half.
Ah, yes!
If
So ignores days, for 2 cast levels. Am I taking injuries?
So yeah, 75% damage in the end.
Not yet. All of that. Math, 46. Ooh, I rolled really well on that. So 75% of that, so math 4? No. Holy shit. Can't believe I'm a university student.
We'll do 14.
Yeah.
75% of that 4. Wait a minute.
I think I have a quarter, and then I was got times it by 3.
It's the other way around. Living Rune. Hey, Cadme. It's going to force punch Cadme.
Please don't.
It's not very nice.
Ah!
Oh, that might miss.
No, it does not miss. It's a touch attack.
I know, but it's hoping you have a lot of decks.
I don't.
Not that much dex.
Plus Reese is singing.
This rune in the north. Blast at Carol.
That hits.
Does it? Oh yeah, you're injured.
Yes, I'm injured.
This one's dead.
Alright.
Adeline, there's 2 that have... 3 that have...
I
few
know,
that
they're
have
right
been
next to me.
injured.
There's also 2 right next to me, so...
Luckily they don't. Luckily you can't provoke from them. So
They do blend in very well. I also didn't see those.
Yeah, which is good.
it's also why you don't really notice the various runes sitting around the tower. Or admittedly, you also didn't know they'd animate. So
Also, they only do ranged attacks, don't they?
yes, they have no melee attack. That's why they can't. That's why they can't take attack opportunity. They don't have a melee.
Adelaide moves over here and falls prone.
Okay.
Slot drop.
It's true. If you're prone, you get a +4 AC versus ranged attack.
Everyone on the ground.
Which is all
They're
right
bad at
for
shooting
those of
things
you
on the
who...
ground.
That's all right for those of you who don't need to move.
Oh, true. People who don't need to attack. Actually, wait, no, never mind. If you're not planning, if you don't plan to move.
Melee attack.
Plus, if you, Plus, if you don't plan to move, they can't melee and can't take attack of opportunity, so you can fall prone as a free action at the end of your turn, then stand up as your move action on your turn,
And then do not a lot.
and then attack.
Oh,
Well,
move action.
yes,
Yeah,
but
this was
my
if
point
you
is
don't
if
need
you
to move
need
to
to
attack.
move. Yeah.
Alright. Hey, you, Rune. Actually, no. One up the stairs.
Which one upstairs? That one? Okay.
Yeah, that one. You're
I
getting
really
shot.
wanted to cast a
Pew.
particular thing, but they'll probably
Congratulations.
succeed.
You hit it. It takes damage.
Yay. Damage.
Aspen?
Aspen's going to continue chewing on this one like a chew toy. Behold, power of magic, doggo. Ah!
That one hits it for maximum hit points. Congratulations. You've actually ate the rune.
What does it taste like?
Like a book.
I was gonna say chalk and ink, but
Yeah, very chalky books.
Aspen's going to move over here. He's gonna line up. He's gonna move over here. Get ready.
This one is going to blast Shiva.
That's fine. I'm entertained by something.
Look,
Shiva, you're blasted for 9 fire damage.
Oh no. I
you have fire
I'm-
resistance, right?
no.
Oh.
Fuck that shit.
Hestia does.
Yeah, Hessie's immune to fire. She laughs at them face of danger. Oh
This
wait, it
one-
has to roll to see who it actually hits Shiva.
That's true. Someone else for me, go ahead and roll the D3 on a 1 it hits.
Big B.
2.
Ah, it doesn't hit.
So no damage, it just
Thanks.
hits. It hits one of the images.
I'm glad I remembered that.
This one blasts Kelrus.
That hits.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm still standing.
This one is going to try and electrocute Maya.
Okay. Ow.
I don't like these.
I mean, they haven't crit yet, at least.
No, I'm pretty sure at this point you might as well just roll damage and forget the attack roll.
I think
They are
we
very
have
good
collectively
at hitting.
dodged one of them.
Unfortunately, they are very good at hitting.
Drop
Yeah.
prone.
Can we trap one in a book, maybe, and just like... phew,
Smack it in a book and see if it gets trapped.
I'm trying that.
Go for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, you have fun. How big are these runes? Can they fit in a book?
I'm gonna trap it in the compendium.
J-Mac, just so you know, I'm doing that, and I don't think it'll work, but it's gonna be really funny to subscribe, and I don't care.
It doesn't specify how big they are, so shrug, maybe. Like, it doesn't give me any idea of Scott's
I mean,
scale because it's objects.
Does it at least say they're like medium-sized creatures or something?
Yes.
Yeah, so like person-sized runes.
But the problem is, not exactly. It's not easy to tell.
I mean, they're 2D. It's how big they feel like being, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
True.
Karis?
Right, well, I guess I'll attack this one again.
You're fine.
Seeing as I was planning on going over here and just cone sonicking the two that was over here, but Aspen ate one.
Hell.
Your Sonic Code.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
two.
shit.
But it's 2 key points, and I can only target one now, no matter where I go.
Oh.
Hopefully you can break its knees.
No knee breakage.
I can tell you it's immune to knee breaking.
I mean,
It's like snapping
yeah.
the long bit off the capital L. It's like, oh god.
How with that though, it scatters into tons of rooms.
Just turns
at
capital L to
last,
lowercase L.
and
Do you
I
want to
guess
drop
I was going to say, I guess seeing as people are yelling at me too, I will drop prone.
I mean, given your current health, might be good.
Yeah. So what's
I was
that?
gonna say you should key shout, but you know.
Academy is going
Key
to
shout,
spend a
what?
move action clamoring for
Can't
the
you do that?
What are you talking about?
dragon breath.
Well,
referring to.
Yeah, that's literally what I was saying before. I was planning to over here, when I could hit 2 of them with it, but it's 2 key points to hit a single target. It's not worth it.
Oof. Yeah, not for.
Anyways, Cadmy's going to spend a move action in clambering for the mace that hit her in the back.
Congratulations, you now have 1 Mace of Destruction. Please note it destroys any objects it hits.
She's going to look at the rune that's in front of her and smite.
Drop on the ground at me.
No.
Yeah, be a target. Good idea.
Watch Cadme crit the first time she used.
I mean, they're immune to crits, but yeah. In theory.
It's the idea.
And with the panic screaming of not understanding what's happening.
That's a lot of damage.
Damn.
Jeez, Cadme.
I mean, that's pretty damn good.
It's probably also shatters the thing in front of her as well.
Ah, the bookcase, oh no.
Yeah. It
Oh,
basically
no.
blows up that entire thing.
It may now be missing a few shelves. The rune itself is nearly destroyed. Nearly. This rune is going to decide, after seeing that display on its friend, is going to go ahead and blast it.
God, no, you shouldn't drop prone.
I didn't. Being on the ground generally is a bad thing in nature.
Kapoof!
Bad thing in
There you
nature.
go.
Hazel's gonna run over here and chomp. Hazel's a good girl.
It disintegrates.
Yay.
Yuri?
Meow.
Meow.
That's it?
Go Ada Maya.
Yeah.
You
Meow.
could- yeah.
Meow. She's not doing very effective. She doesn't know what to do. So
Well,
she's
she-
running around biting things.
She could literally have stopped there and actually aid action to Maya.
I have a plan now.
I don't think so.
I have a plan and it's really dumb and I can't wait to do it.
Well, the problem is I don't want to heal them as part of the issue here.
Yeah, maybe just wait.
Yeah, I would just delay for now.
I don't want to just delay. Like, these things are going to deal damage if we just keep delaying.
Didn't
That's
you
true.
have your piercing scream also? Like
I do.
scroll or something?
I do. I can also throw balls of fire at them.
Yeah, but your
Scream at
piercing
them,
scream.
Reese.
Both are options.
Harness the power of those pubescent vocal cords.
Doesn't exist.
One moment, I'm trying to get my sheet to open up. There it is. Sure, I'll ear-piercing scream the rune on the south.
At least you don't have to deal with SR.
Oh, wait, do I have to deal with fuck, I have to deal with SR.
Holy shit. Look at
You
Reese
can do it.
go.
I believe in you.
Actually, thanks for
I don't
fortunes.
really think it does.
Nice.
Yay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because it's injured by admin.
And they're vulnerable to Sonic.
On top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll still be 75%, which is 10. Yeah. No.
Vulnerable, not resistant.
No, but that's what I mean, even if it passed.
Ah, right.
Am I? Oh, I'll also give Amara +2 to hit.
Yay!
Please believe me, I'm a laugh.
Just give me 1 second to make sure there isn't something as part of a very specific ruling.
I mean, the runes are nearly gone.
Yeah, there's only 4 left.
No more seem to have cut the wall yet. You might have exhausted the tower's secure medical defenses.
For now.
A lot of them did come.
In fairness, you had a lot of items and a lot of people.
Also, I hope he has notes on how to make these.
Okay, this is going to require a house ruling then.
What?
Because technically by Raw, this is an illegal move.
What?
Dark, would you allow me to cast Magic Fang from my spell-like ability as part of spell combat?
It's fine.
Fine? Okay.
Yeah. Technically, you're only supposed to be able to cast mega spells. That's the official ruling. You're only supposed to be able to cast mega spells.
Yep. I wouldn't even ask if I got this from another class, but because it's a spell-like
If it was
ability.
another class, I would not allow it because there's specific features for that. But I'll allow this.
Okay. I 5-foot step here, spell combat. I cast Magic Fang on Yuri for her bite attack,
Meow.
and I attack the living rune.
Okay. The rune is still alive. This rune in the center that no one's been paying attention to is going to just be a sentry, and everything's on the floor. You're annoying. Scanning. Hey, you just blew one up. Looks.
No. Sweet Reese.
There's one middle just being a sentry.
Ow.
Ow. I'm on 8 hit points.
We might need a channel after this, I think.
Yeah, or 2.
Probably 2.
So, I have a really dumb idea, and the main issue is that I need to do this. I'm just gonna roll it
Are
real
you
quick.
going to charge it?
It won't work, but I'm still gonna describe my idea because I want this to be a thing.
Okay.
And I'm real upset about that cash level check. I wanted the shadow enchantment, a natural lust, the one inside this, and I know this imp is here somewhere, and I want to be a natural lusted to the imp. It all works.
And admittedly, you don't know where the imp is, but it knows where the imp is.
Exactly. However, I rolled a 9 on my cash level check.
See, I thought you were going to do something completely different, but that was actually very good.
That is pretty damn good.
That's silly.
That's something to keep for later.
I'll tell you, its SR is only 13.
Yeah, I didn't roll high enough.
Oh, damn it, you have Kaith, not Michaela.
I would have loved it because, yes, that totally could have worked.
Yeah, it makes me really sad, but it's fine.
Okay, Coral. Cloud is going to move over Hazel, not into Hazel. And I had a reflex save.
This rune signs out in its own language the words.
Wait, what
You cut out.
The rune makes the letters of help.
It's fine. It doesn't take any damage.
I'm going to
Okay,
change a bunch of exclamation marks.
So
we really are fighting unknown.
We are.
They basically are unknown, except they can change what shape they are.
Unfortunately, I've run out of shit to do, so I'm going to go with idea I said earlier. Stiffa pulls out the compendium of the Azure Dome and is just going to slap this living room with it.
Make a melee touch attack.
Oh, this is going to go wow.
I mean, we know they
Please-
don't have good AC.
Please don't possess our primary feature.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
It's 2 for misses.
Wow.
This living room.
Mm.
It makes a really loud noise at you.
Ah!
It's just a foghorn.
Don't like the noises.
Yeah, these have done every energy type in the game except for all the base energy types except for acid. So it turns out there is acid is very much not energy. It's
Adeline.
Alright, well, let's shoot something else. If it won't stack like a sentry, it'll be a sentry. Let's see then.
it's a little bit awkward because it's like some people they can't see it because it's literally just 2D from their angle.
Yeah, true. Plus, now it's in a cloud, so.
We're trying to hit a 2D object in a cloud.
Shoot the.
The one next to me has been hurt, and also the one next to Maya has also been hurt.
Yeah, Maya's more hurt than you are, so.
Actually, all of them but the sentry's been hurt.
Then.
I tried.
Pew pew at the living room next to Maya.
Okay.
Get shot!
It scrambles and and suddenly just becomes like a whole bunch of asterisks and various symbols, almost like it's swearing.
Yes, perfect.
Right.
Has cool marks.
Anything I can do as a move action. So
Roll 5 feet.
I can actually. I'll
Combat
roll
roll.
5 feet over here.
Okay, you combat roll 5 feet.
And
Aspen?
Charge.
Are you going to boot it out of the tower?
Ah!
Well, you would, except actually the fact you just made it sign out the letters SOS
As it flies through the wall.
and
Yep.
disappears.
SOS.
I'll choose to follow it and then try to collide into the wall.
Mm-hmm. Aspen, however, is not an Aspen of breaking. He can't go through.
We
Not
didn't really
yet.
enchant Aspen with just destruction.
Karis?
Alright. This was such a waste of key and stuff dropping down, but stand up, spend a key to get a movement point back, move over here, careful not to disrupt the runes, and smack the living rune. That should be 2 lower because I forgot to take flanking off, but it should still hit.
These things don't have amazing AC.
No.
The fact they're immune to magical weapons is normally the bigger defense. More magic weapons. Can be.
I'll spend Sama to boost that up. I'm gonna spend 4. Sure. Make it 5. 5 because combat is over. 5.
No, Adeline hit on a 14. You can spend 4.
I'm spending 5. Kedmi doesn't know that.
But
you break another part of the bookshelf, but it does just turn into a bunch of ellipses and disappears.
Cool.
Hazel?
Hazel's a good dog. Hazel's gonna run over here, run over here, run over here, run over here. Chomp chomp. Jump and shake.
You chomp, but it's alive. Yuri! Kill
You're a
still!
magic thing now.
Meow.
Yuri, kill still!
Nom.
Kill stilled!
Meow.
God.
It just forms out the word cat.
And then Yuri goes here because that was a spring attack.
The combat is over.
Yay.
Quickly
Sniff.
step away from the circle.
Sniff
Shiva
snarf.
walks over to the circle. Alright, you can reveal yourself again.
Where's the demon? Hazel sniffing for demon.
It's a double.
It appears on top of Hazel.
Grrr.
Hazel, get out of the circle.
It's sitting on Hazel's head.
Hazel's just gonna attempt to leave the circle.
And as Hazel leaves, it's just like sitting on top of her, and then something just hits, like almost like hitting a glass wall, just going to go splat on it.
Mhm.
Oh, good. The fighting didn't break the circle.
Did you make much progress on a contract?
It kind of rubs itself a little bit as it peels itself off the wall. I have made something, well, a template for a contract. You didn't really discuss what terms you actually want.
May I look it over?
Well, first, what terms did you want? Everyone gained 10 hit points, by the way.
Yay.
Shiva looks over the group and frowns slightly at the mention of what terms we want.
Do you want to learn something? Do you want to learn something about one of your various objects you've learned? About the defenses of this tower, perhaps?
I believe defenses of the tower would be in our best interest at this point in time.
I don't want to make any kind of contract with this thing
Yes,
unless
you don't
it
have to. I am.
I don't want any of us to actually. As
Shiva
well.
doesn't care.
Shiva.
She doesn't care.
Adeline, you should know by now that Shiva's going to do what Shiva wants, regardless of what we say. It's pointless arguing about it.
Gain 10 more hit points.
Yay!
I'm not in the mood to argue with this, that's why I'm looking over the contract.
Karis?
Hmm?
Kaboop.
Thank you. I'm no longer wounded.
Shiva, looking over the contract, it's actually seemingly very plain. It doesn't look that deceptive to you, as far as you can tell.
Can I roll craft calligraphy on deciphering it as opposed to, as I said, this is Shiva's craft right here.
In opposed to
Sense motive
linguistics, I suppose.
or
No,
linguistics.
it's actually opposed by linguistics, yeah.
Well, it'd be calligraphy in this case. That'd be higher for me regardless, if that's okay.
You can try.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
No, as far as Shiva can tell, it's a pretty simple contract. It will tell you what it knows about the tower's defenses, and in return, you would simply open the circle.
open the circle as it
Mhm.
requires.
That's all it requires. It will not, and it promises it will not attack you or your friends.
But it will go on a murderous rampage in the nearest town.
Shiva,
Nah, it's not a demon.
Cadme, hold on.
I was actually just going to ask if you could read it aloud because I can't read.
Oh, yes. She will specify what it says to Cadme
Thank
in
you.
that case. May I inquire about one thing for you at the minimum?
What?
Do you know who your master is, or the one who summoned you?
It's some pint-sized elf.
Hmm.
Do you know if he was the original owner of this tower?
How would I know?
Yeah.
She frowned slightly because she kind of wants to ask about her item, because it's kind of the one that's looked up. Honestly, to her, the most mysterious and what the heck it does, and she's worried her brain will melt. Hmm.
Now, all you have to do is sign. Sign on the dotted line and open this.
Shiva
Ooh.
shows the contract to Sutha.
Okay, yay. Thank you.
Yeah. I want a better roll than what I rolled because I'm real sad about that one.
So, linguistics, yes?
Yes.
Sifo put on her fake
Would it-
glasses.
Would it be possible to aid at all or no?
You've already failed.
Failed to figure as much.
Coral, read with me. Nice.
Also,
Yeah, nice, much better.
yeah, I'll let Dark describe it, but before you sign anything, I have an idea as well.
As to
Well-
looking over it, the contract is still very simple. There isn't actually that much to it. It will not attack you. It will not attack you or your friends. You are to let it out of the circle, and it will tell you. And it will indeed tell you what it knows about the tower's defenses. Though, by the way, it's worded it in there. You're looking at it as a clause there, like ick clause in there, like specifically excluding itself from talking about probably from what you can tell, something it's been told by its master. You're not allowed to tell people.
That's problematic.
Struggles her fake glasses. Well, it looks all very above board, but I'm noticing here she'll point to like the.
It's basically on the lines of what I will tell you what I'm allowed, what I know about this town, and I'm allowed to say. Kind of.
If we release it from its binding, is it still bound by contract to its master?
It doesn't look like it's a contract. It looks like it doesn't look like it's bound by contract.
It wouldn't be in the circle if it was bound by contract.
Well, I don't mean contract. I mean if we break the circle, is it bound to its master still?
No, it's not bound to anyone. It can just go for a walk.
We have to put forth trust in this case. But if you're willing, we can break the circle first. And Shiva seems very cautious saying, I know. She was very cautious saying this.
Shiva,
In
I'm not going to let you let that thing out of the circle.
Get over yourself. In exchange for the information that you cannot share originally.
I have another idea or proposition which we might like to work into this contract. This is actually in character. Obviously, if we let you out of this circle, you're not going to head straight back to your own plane immediately. And I'm wondering, rather than having you going off and doing whatever you're going to do to the nearest town, village, whatever, whether we could more target you at, say, a certain somebody we would like to distract and slow down in this forest?
It peeks towards you.
I also will say, if we are releasing you first, I would like it specified that upon release, you are morally obligated to give any information that you were previously withheld from giving.
I'll give the extra information I was told not to give, but only, but he looks around. But if you want me to, yes, okay, I'll give you that extra item. Sure. I'll give you that extra little bit of knowledge. She will automatically pass the diplomacy check required.
Okay.
The DC is not too difficult here. As for you, looks over to the cat. If you want me to bother someone, we'd also have to make a bargain of our own.
I presume you would be more than capable of writing up some form of contract for this for my friends to look over.
The bargain will be simple. We will not need a contract for it, I believe. It will just be a simple exchange. Simply, you give me one magic item. You give me one true magical item of your choice, and I will annoy, bother, and infuriate whoever you want in this forest for 1 month.
Out of character, define true magical item.
True magical items are any item basically crafted with a crafting feat that it's not potion, scroll, wand, etc. Basically, things are unconsumable, basically speaking.
Right. So basically, my axe, my gauntlets, or my ring. That's all the magical items I actually have.
Or someone else gives something over.
Shiva has an eye on stone.
Why did we never bring the fucking Orb of Wonder?
Wait, no, that is entirely true. You know what works for that?
The
Firestone.
Anklet Ion Stone.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Actually, that's a 12 cast level item. It's actually fairly strong as far as cast level goes. So yeah.
Caster
Oh.
level, effect wise, it is like worth 50 gold pieces.
As far as we're aware.
Eh.
But if it is an item of my choosing that, like say, is a true magical item, then it is something I could agree upon.
Yes, an item, any true magical item of your choosing, and I will know it's only for 1 month. It seems to look tastefully towards your gauntlets.
Kelly sort of looks across the circle at Shiva and Astusa. I was like, what do you think? If nothing else, it may slow him down a bit or distract him from his course.
I am fine with this. I do not
thinking-
normally condone doubles. What's up, Lucifer?
I'm thinking before we agree to anything, we want to hold the council meeting in a room where it can't hear us and discuss our terms between us as a group. As
If
much as I
you-
understand that you're very dead set on doing the Shiva, this is the exact sort of thing which makes us have tension within the group.
I understand.
That's something I want to avoid.
If you all want to go ahead, I am going to inquire about one more thing.
Okay.
I will meet in a second.
And I also had to bring up the suggestion that even though you may strike a bargain with a spirited trickery, if you short-sighted him, it is likely that he will not follow his truth of his bargain.
They are bound by contract, by what they say. That is one key component.
It is up to them
But they
as how
can
they
subvert the
perform that
terms of
contract.
their contract if they
Yeah.
find a way to do it.
I'm just sense motivating Shiva to see if she is actually just going to, talk to him and follow rather than, I don't know, sign contracts and break little red dude out while we were gone.
I'm not rolling this because of that. I'm going to tell you that out of character because I don't like how this makes me look. You can't tell.
No, that's fine. My sense motive is not the greatest. And that's also precisely why I wait until others roll sense motive first before I roll bluff and things, because as soon as you roll bluff, everybody is going to start sense motiving, even if their character has no reason to.
I'm not
And like-
sense-motivating.
And like I said, out of character, I'm not doing any of
Yeah,
that. It's just
yeah.
Shiva's stone-faced.
Mm-hmm.
Little Red Thing Esquire. Do you mind if we make amendments to this contract to relating to your terms of telling us about what you couldn't tell us or were told not to tell us?
He makes a gesture and you see the entire contract changes itself.
Why are you even in this fucking circle?
Well, he can't mess with anything that's not like him. I think the paper is like him.
I think that's more disturbing than you realize, Edlene.
Yeah, I know.
It's technically not me, it's just the flesh of another devil.
Yeah,
I
pretty
haven't-
still weird.
An
Either way.
inquiry. You can make paper appear. Can you make pens appear as a multiple, or do you only have one?
I was afraid I was writing with my own blood, so...
Alright. Shiva hands over all of her components for any sort of writing. And anything she could possibly use to hurt herself. I don't know who. Someone's taking this from her. She doesn't have anything that can hurt herself with. I'm still pointing that out for specific reasons. And still requesting that the group leaves and talks about this and she'll join in a second. She looks pointedly towards Adelaide. I'm giving up anything I could sign anything with. And if I do not condone verbal contracts or specific reasons, I would never agree to one.
We're only
You
going
need
to
to
be
trust me.
We're only going to be just outside. She's not exactly going to have the time and everything to break him out.
You can keep Yuri in here if you want.
Do I need to leave?
You,
I mean, I'm...
you know what, actually? With that, Adeline is going to agree, but she is going to go over to Yuri and whisper something into her ear. Dark, is it reasonable enough to say that Adeline would be able to tell for Adeline to be able to tell Yuri that if Shiva starts messing with that circle or anything, to tackle her? But she has 3 intelligence and understands basic common.
It's a bit more of a complex command, but it is like in theory you could quite easily push an animal to especially given the free intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I
What's the
believe
kind of animal?
defend something is an option.
I don't want this to be this whole dramatic thing. Shiva just wants to talk to it.
Does Yuri have a defend command? Actually?
I remember she has combat training, and I don't know if that's defend.
Combat training does include defend and guard.
Then yes, I could say you could certainly program that into give that Yuri that kind of instructions.
Stick a floppy disk into Yuri.
God.
Now,
Good.
command accepted.
Just,
Good.
Shiva, I trust you. I affirm your feelings, and I hear you. But please don't do something that we're all going to regret.
I would never
Right.
free this thing from its prison.
We'll see. Okay, trust you. Bye.
It's okay, Astusa. It's okay. Cloudy is here to keep an eye on things.
And I will tell you, alright, listen here.
God.
Shiva literally just wants to ask about her circlet and ask about what for specification contacts she would have required for it.
It has nothing else it wants right now, so
Would it
has
be
been.
willing to talk to her about the circlet?
Unless you can offer something to it, it doesn't have anything it's looking for right now, so it's got nothing to gain from telling you.
Hmm.
Give the daughter another go.
No. Aspen, please.
Monetary value doesn't matter. This thing. Fuck, I gotta think.
Give him your blood.
I
Your
don't want to
soul.
do that. I
Your
don't know.
left leg.
That is
Shiva-
that is a
Shiva doesn't
horrible
have-
idea.
Listen, Shiva doesn't have a soul.
How do you need your ears?
How much do you need Hestia?
Listen here.
Offer it with the tower.
Over the entire tower. That'd be
That's
some.
it.
That'd be some intense bluffing.
You don't own the tower. It knows you don't own
Exactly.
it.
Who owns anything in this world?
No one knows anything. I don't know anything.
Oh, in which case, so it's Tufa, my hat.
No, it's mine. Unless you want the secondary hat, in which
You
case
can't
you can
own
have
anything.
that. So, I never said that I owned it, just that's mine.
That implies ownership.
Anyway, boop.
If you can't offer anything, the devil won't speak.
We can offer him bits of a broken bookcase.
I mean, I can give him expensive stuff, but I feel like it doesn't matter.
Make an offer. That's all you can do.
You know, Shiva has this still, and I don't know, maybe I don't know. I'm looking through. If you guys actually do want to discuss things, you can. By the way, while I look through this, just for the sake of that.
Yeah, basically, for those who weren't in the room, info dump. Discuss.
I'm gonna go toilet quickly.
Okay.
I don't want to make any deals with that.
It's a spirit
Not a
of
single
trickery.
one.
You
It
wouldn't.
is a spirit of trickery. It is
I don't care what it
hard
gives
to
us.
make.
You,
It's hard to make bargains with, but it is, it is of its nature.
you wouldn't be making the
is-
deal either. It's Shiva dealing with
I don't
it.
want any of us making it. I don't want Shiva making it. That thing is a spirit. That thing tries to corrupt people constantly. It is literally its job.
Mm-hmm.
And its nature.
Yes, I know. And if she was willing to take that risk, then it's her life to risk.
I don't care. I personally feel that I would be doing an evil act if I let her do that.
So what's your alternative then? Beat her into unconsciousness so she can't do it?
No, I want to shoot it. I'm going to take a silver bolt and shoot it through its head.
There seems to be a lot of your answers to a lot of problems. Plus or minus the silver.
Only whenever it comes to monsters.
And
Trust me,
and all that achieves is getting us nothing. It's not going to really hurt him. He's just going to
It
wake
does
up
get us
back in his plane. And it means we don't get any information, and we don't delay the hunter.
And I don't think it's worth it.
I do not want to send him versus the hunter.
Why?
They have because spirits like him often have ways of lying and changing contracts to the way you don't want them. Sending him after the hunter is only asking for him to help him in the long run. If we give him or we short stock him some way, it is likely that he will try to stop us in some way. He will feel
Even if we're
slighted.
completely honest with him in what we want, what we've given him, he'll try to do that anyway.
That is not true.
His job on this plane is to find wizards, tempt them to perform evil acts, and get them damned to hell.
Shiva,
Yes.
have you come up with anything?
I mean, all I have is like my miscellaneous magical items, like wands and scrolls.
make an offer, or time's up, because we're not sitting around for the session doing it.
Oh, I know. On the subject of it not wanting anything, Shiva just accepts it because, as you said, we're not going to spend session just sitting around for that. Granted, they are actually talking.
We're talking back and forth. You try offering things. It's just like, no, not interested. Yeah, it prefers keeping hold of its valuable volume because it knows that you knowing about that could be a very valuable thing.
We either make, in my opinion, we either figure out the defenses of this tower, or we, send it back to where it belongs. Either way.
Shiva shrugs and asks jokingly, that will at least not melt my brain? Or will at least let me feel melt my brain?
It just smiles.
I tend to the spout, I'm kidding.
I mean, the result would just be it's amused, which that could mean a lot of things. Is that amused because you're panicking, or is it amused because your brain is going to melt?
I don't need a brain anyways.
I mean, you can't get the circuit off, so you know.
Oh, I know. That's why she doesn't care. It's just like, well, you could tell me this.
Kara's can put her axe down.
Hi, Shiva.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Shiva shrugs. I don't know if this thing will melt my brain or not. So if I die, we know why.
I'll keep an eye out for it leaking out your ears.
Yeah, like Kara's can put her axe down, so it clearly wasn't like a case of like, like there was runes didn't curse you.
Maybe the circlet is maybe the circlet chose you.
Given the visions it gives me, I would be slightly concerned, and I hope that I'm not envisioning some damnation towards something in that case.
That would be bad. Okay. We can continue thinking about this. I don't want to get caught up. He's not going to go anywhere, yeah?
Now, noted, Cadme, we are discussing getting the potential knowledge that we might want before we continue, and that is one important aspect of this.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's true.
If we continue on and continue getting attacked in this method, then that is problematic. I would like to get this over with.
Reese seems to be around the corner and it's shaking a little bit. I'm sorry. No, we can't do anything. We just get rid of it.
Yes, I agree.
Shiva sighs.
I'm sorry, Shiva, but
Reese, don't apologize.
If I end up dying due to the fact that this tower has some sort of defense mechanism and there's information
Then
we
that
could
will
have
be on-
gained, then I'm
Then that will
blaming
be
all
on
of
our
you.
heads. Yes. That is our job. That is what we do. We go into dangerous places like this. It's not our job to deal with devils. I will not let another one of my friends get corrupted by
That
those
is
things.
my job.
No. I will not let another one of my friends get corrupted by these things.
Corruption.
Sense mode of that.
Devil.
Okay.
how many friends have you lost?
How many friends have you lost?
1, 2, or many?
One, two. I can't count, so.
Well, technically, it's 1, 2, 3 or many.
I
No,
feel like
Cadme
when
can't
approaching
count to
many, it's
3.
kind of bad anyway.
It's not many, I will tell you.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
Hundreds.
Does Amaya have anything she'd like to chip in on this, or has she just wandered off?
Oh no,
He was
she's
talking
just
to
been
Reese.
she's just been standing like right over there.
Yeah, I saw she was over there, I just didn't know.
Did you like maybe start on like clearing cobwebs, maybe?
No, she was just waiting for everyone else to fuck up spectacularly by making a deal with the devil, and she's just kind of standing there angrily tapping her foot, waiting for people to do something.
It's not the deal with the devil, it's a deal with a devil. They're very different things.
Yeah,
It's
but
also
still.
an imp.
I'm gonna give Adeline a hug.
And this is also one and done, which is why I'm less concerned about it, as opposed to, I don't know, drinking from a succubus well, I don't know, Garvin.
Garvin is someone completely different from
Oh, I
Adeline.
know. I'm just being
Garvin would have no qualms with. Actually, no,
Oh,
strike that. Garvin would have massive qualms because it's a devil. Never
Oh, I
mind, he
know,
would have killed
it's-
it on sight.
I know, I'm just making jokes about that. Don't worry. I'm not comparing your characters.
You know, we could just try and trick it by writing some clause into the
But
thing
yeah,
that allows
no,
us
like
to cut
nobody's gone to go
afterwards.
get Amaya, so she's just standing there.
Like, either way, it gets returned to its original plane. Alternatively, we give it a time limit on... because we're not original casters of that spell.
If you're in a contract, it's kind of morally obligated unless it decides that its contract's not worth it. So we have to make sure
I
it's
don't
worth
know if it
it.
would commit suicide.
Don't try to out-contract a devil. That's not going to work.
Yeah,
It's
I
an
know.
info.
It's still a devil.
In worst case, we just leave it bound in that circle.
No.
Shiva would not do that. I'm sorry. Like,
Shiva!
I'm not saying she'd go roam free. I'm just saying she'd want it gone. You have to understand she's related to things that are literally used for this.
Banishing is better than leaving it here is for someone else to let go.
Yeah, it's a case of
Yeah, but you're-
one way or another, it's either released or banished.
I mean, Reese right now looks like half like he just wants to summon a spiritual weapon and cut it in two. Even got his hand half raised to
I'm
Reese,
starting to think that's the best option.
Reese,
I
just
think it
curious.
is.
I'm sorry, Shiva, but I'm gonna have to agree with Adeline now. She seems to have expertise with this. Can I see one
Shiva
of your
just rolls her eyes. I'm related to creatures that are bound to this, but if that's what you want, then whatever. And then with that, she's just going to leave.
But Shiva,
She doesn't care.
You know, it's pretty bad when the presence of one singular imp has managed to tear a party apart.
can I see Bolt? Adeline?
I'll get rid of that.
No. Can I see a Bolt?
All right, here, silver one.
you.
It's the
I'm
type that's used.
very sorry, little friend, but all of my friends say you have to go. I want to give you the option to go yourself. I hold out the bolt to it.
No,
I'm very sorry.
I'm not touching that thing.
Well, you have to go yourself, or we're gonna just make you go.
Cadme, it feels the same way about silver as Aspen does, or as Hazel does about cold iron.
Mm. Well,
It's not going to willingly use it.
okay. Well, pull out my obsidian knife and hold it out to it then. There you go.
Yeah, I guess DR doesn't really matter whenever
Coup de grace matters, yeah.
coup de grace yourself.
Well, it can matter.
Yeah.
If you
Okay,
can't
I guess if
partial
it's-
DR with the knife,
I guess that's true, yeah.
which it can't with a dagger.
Oh, damn it. Well,
It doesn't have enough strength score to break its own DR with a knife.
You know, it's an imp. They're not the most physically strong.
You are very small. Okay.
Reese is just willing to do this.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess it's going to have to go like that, Reese. I tried.
Reese will put out the stone gauntlet hand, closing it, and we'll have a weapon summoned out of midair. Admittedly, for anyone paying attention, though, it's no longer the warhammer it was originally. It's now seeming a spiritual lance appear.
oh, interesting.
But it will coup de grace and destroy it. Force damage can't be negated. There's no stopping it.
Yay. Oh man, if it's a lance, that is ×4, so.
That times 3 actually. But
Or ×3.
Yeah, ×3 coup de grace of a lance. Yeah, it's dead. It's impaled and destroyed.
Good.
It ends up just disappearing in this puff of really bad smelling red smoke.
Where did Shiva go to?
She fucking
Oh, there it is.
left.
As Reese will walk back through, just kind of casually looking at the floating spiritual lance next. Reese is kind of quiet though about it.
She's not talking to you. I'll be back.
I know.
Get food.
You okay, Adeline?
I was going to ask you that. You're the one who did it.
Yeah.
I've lived a long time. I know how to handle my own grief.
It just needs to be dealt with. It should be. Too many people have gotten hurt from things like that being here and then something more.
I agree 100%.
Make me a perception.
Yes, I can. Aha.
Yeah, Reese has this odd kind of like conviction to him at the same time as still being like, still not used to killing.
You know, it's hard. It'll... Actually, I don't want it to get easier for you, honestly.
It's okay. The lance fades away at this point.
Just make sure whenever you do something like that, it's for a good reason.
Lance.
Did anyone bring the web spray?
I did.
Oh, thank God. I always forget to tack on the S.
So does the group want to begin like destroying the weapons, working their way upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
Please.
now we've got to go through theirs too.
Is
Not
it
a
very
good day
hard
for
for
a
you,
party.
Adeline?
No, it's not.
I'll grab the group.
So you know, Adeline will be way at the back.
While the group's doing this, I suppose, Shiva, I suppose you want to go off to the other room and give that prayer.
And she's getting food at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can say Shiva's currently doing her prayer. When she gets back, she can join up to anything.
Yep.
Oh, Yuri got left.
Ah, the devil's still around, he's just in the alchemy lab.
Yes.
He's in a better place now,
Yeah.
Upstairs.
ironically.
It's a change of scenery.
Now, where are we?
You can't see yourself, just don't bother searching.
Ah. But I always search.
Dark, Yuri got left.
As you start heading up the stairs, there's something weird about the way the stairs are. They seem longer than you thought they'd be. Longer than others had.
Oh, fucking wizards.
If only there was some way we could have been warned about this.
However, at the top
Yours,
of the
please.
stairs, there's a door. And a load of spider webs covering it, though you can open the door up.
Get ready, everyone.
Amaya is going to prepare an action to use her frost breath if spiders pour out of it.
Who enters the room first?
Cadme, because she's carrying the sprayer, I guess.
Chaos will be
And she's also-
second.
Well, everyone else will be dependent on initiative.
Ah.
Oh.
It's just whoever enters first has to be on the battle map. So everyone else is in the hallway and basically can't be targeted, but can't target either because they're kind of in a staircase. That's awkward.
I'd say I'd like to be second in the hallway order.
Again,
I mean-
initiative determines
I mean,
that.
the staircase is more than one wide, so in theory,
Yeah.
it could be.
Okay, so me and Keller are side by side.
I mean, the point is people can pass each other. When combat starts, initiative, enter the room as you will.
Okay.
Just one person has to be on the battle map, which now is Academy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there's the battle map.
Yeah, like a few million and a few thousand. Great.
Well, it's not like it's the first time we've dealt with spider swarms.
Doesn't
Welcome
make it
to
any
Initiative.
better.
But where's Clavis?
We need to be able to select our tokens.
Oh yes, I forgot about the rest of the party.
Where's
There you go,
Clavis
somebody.
and, like, some
Yay.
more spiders?
As you enter Initiative, you can enter the map as you enter Initiative, immediately appearing on Square.
Oh, I hate you,
Yay.
Aspen, and I hate you,
Damn it.
Yori.
Aw.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Good, there's going to be a nice group of people going in before Adeline. I need to pull up something.
I hope you like the names of the free swarms.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I don't.
Nice. Cecily. Rebecca.
Cecil.
Cecily. It's like Nestle, but Cecily.
It looks like 4 of us is going before them.
Is
Yeah,
that good
Shiva,
thing or
you,
bad thing?
It makes a change.
Shiva, you would have had a chance to do your prayer, prayer at the circle, given the others took a while to kind of spray to get up here, spraying the webs.
I'm just gonna say that's why she's so low initiative. She doesn't care about anything right now.
And basically, fighting your way up the webs would have incurred serious penalties when you got up here, so good for you to clear.
Oh, great. I don't even see some more spiders.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does.
Well, Aspen is technically the first one to get initiative as the giant spiders hiss.
Hmm.
Aspen automatically enters the room.
Okay.
The awkward thing is...
Aspen's not a big fan of bugs.
Yes, he is. He loves eating them.
Also,
actually.
Big Bay, I have to out of character apologize, but you literally went against Shiva's entire religion and that unintentionally, so she's pissed.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
her,
worry,
he
it's
has
fine.
the domains of deals, fates, and wishes with the subdomains of written contracts, unikins, and desires. So
Aspen's gonna try to do something clever.
Oh dear.
He's gonna run over here and bull rush the globe onto the few thousand spiders.
This is the best idea ever. Oh, has it been long enough for us to recover stamina?
Yes.
Come on, Aspen. So you get charged, you got that, you got that. Don't have that, don't have that.
Congrats, you bull rush. You do in fact bull rush the globe onto the few thousand spiders.
And it's also because of bull rush rules, it keeps going. I have to make another bull rush check against the giant spider. Which I will spend a few stamina on. I'll spend 2.
Well, first thing I have to say.
What?
There's too many spiders, they can't be affected by physical damage.
Huh, okay.
Even
Well, I would
splash
assume this would be
damage?
like sort of an AoE death effect, because it's a big fucking globe.
Nope, you can't. Nope, dropping an object on them counts as physical damage, doesn't do anything to swarm.
Well,
The
it was an
big
idea.
The
Aspen's
big
not-
spider, however, is pushed back into a wall.
Yay.
and,
I,
you know,
I, have,
take 7
a,
damage.
I have a
big old globe there.
I have a question.
Mm.
That looks like a candelabra next to the globe and the spiders. Does anything happen with that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, probably continual flame and it's not actual fire.
Are those like
Knowing wizard, yeah, that's probably true.
Are those
And
like
the webs aren't catching fire, so
well, I was gonna
Aspen
ask,
would follow that, and there's a big globe like
Sorry,
here. I'll
Thunder.
draw.
those candelabras, are they floor standing or ceiling mounted?
Floor.
Right.
Yuri?
Meow.
You may have to enter on the left square if you roll.
No, you'll probably enter on the right square. How far am I from spiders?
I was
Stand
gonna
in the
make a
way.
hollow circle sideline,
Oh, I can
so
do
you
that.
could still see the.
I'm
Well, I
just,
have
I'm
a
just,
hollow
I'm
circle.
just saying, it's just a globe now covered in a few thousand spiders.
Yep.
Somehow that makes
Crap,
it horrific.
ridiculous.
Think there are spiders covering the globe everywhere.
Great.
We can
All
see
right,
here.
you know what?
It's a
Adley would have
spider.
ordered
Sure.
Yuri attack big spider
Okay,
in the room. So
Yuri, attack a big.
meow.
Why does everyone always have to go where I want to be?
Because it's good. It's a good spot to be.
Mm-hmm.
Also, cat.
Cat.
These spots are just naturally drawn for cats. Question: would that magic fang still be up, Torn?
It's a minute per hit dice, so.
So 6 minutes. Has it been 6 minutes?
It's been 5 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay, so I have 5 rounds of it left. So meow.
Maybe.
And I assume it was on her bite.
I mean, it was probably longer, but fine.
It was.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah, meow. And I can attempt to trip.
Go
It's
for
a
it.
spider.
I mean,
It's
doable.
not likely to happen, but it is doable.
True, it's not a centipede, so it's technically
Ow.
possible.
Oh, dang it.
Courage, you may enter on the left or right square of the door.
I'll enter on the right square. Now, how far is this? I'd have to spend a couple of stamina, but I could get there.
Yeah, that.
2 stamina
Dang.
spent.
And then I shall spend 2 key points to breath this area.
Nice.
Cat go raw.
Ah,
Cat Go Raw, 15-foot cone sonic damage should catch big spider and a few thousand small spiders.
Yes, which take 50% extra damage.
Woo! It is a
Does the globe explode or just spin?
Spin secret defense.
just spraying spiders everywhere. Why did I do this? It is reflex save for half. DC is 14.
Adeline is never going to enter this room.
Yes,
I
14.
hope not.
The little guy's got a 5.
Sweet.
So you know, Adeline's probably going to just be standing in the doorway.
The big guy, you got 19.
Oh. Well, this was more for the little guys anyway, and I believe it is
Swarms are
equal
scary.
to my sneak attack dice.
I believe so.
I can never find a... Oh, yeah, there
I
it
believe
is.
it is sneak attack guy.
Yeah. 13.
Nice.
Ooh.
And
And a
plus
few thousand
50%
spiders
fair.
are scattered all over the entire room.
Nice.
Boof!
The other one is mildly shaken.
Hey, I will take it.
Is the globe destroyed?
No, the globe is spinning at a few thousand, a few hundred RPM.
I do have a question though. Is bleed work on that?
No. I don't believe so, because that's on a sneak attack, not...
Yeah, it wasn't a sneak
Okay.
attack. Damage of a sneak attack. Adeline, you may enter on either square, or you may delay.
You know what? She is going. Wait, which squares do I have to enter on?
The two door squares at the bottom.
Basically
Okay.
next to Cadme.
I'm entering here.
It's preferred to move out the way to not block
course.
your allies, but you know,
You know what?
don't have to.
And you can move through
Do
people
I
at
want
least.
to do this?
It's not
Actually,
my movement to enter, so
question.
you can-
is Reese close enough to ignite bolts?
I mean, technically, yes. Reese is close enough to ignite bolts.
Reese ignition.
I mean, I don't have my turn.
Oh, right, damn it. Okay.
Big sick actions.
Guess I'll just fire a regular bolt at giant spider near Yuri. Actually, nope, giant spider on the other side because Yuri is blocking.
If you stand somewhere that's a square adjacent to you free, I can then ignite on my turn. I want somewhere with a square adjacent to you. Though.
Sorry, everyone. Adeline's not moving from this square unless she has to.
I might stand in front of Adeline then.
Yeah. Okay. do have line of sight. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot spider on the left.
You're going to shoot Rebecca.
Yes. Actually, I have.
Don't shoot Rebecca, she's
I haven't
nice.
actually like used any of my movement or anything yet this turn, have I?
Hmm?
I have iterative attacks. I can full attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Making sure.
Assuming you can reload fast enough.
I have Crossbow Mastery, which is free action to reload. So
So yes.
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
spider.
We have Rebecca, Cecil, and Therese.
God damn.
Hate
Damn.
bug.
Okay, all of those have a -2 to hit. on
That's fine. That's fine though, because the crit certainly hits and confirms.
them. Yay!
Hey,
16
hey,
damage.
Bigby.
Uh huh.
Also roll knowledge nature, maybe.
I will.
Just making sure it's a thing that's pointed out so it's not forgotten.
We always forget.
We really do.
I mean, we know there's spiders, but knowing anything about them, like the fact their poison might just destroy you on sight. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god, a spider with a gaze attack would be horrifying.
Yes, it would.
I mean, there is
God.
technically. I tell you, such a thing does exist in game.
No.
Venomous tiny
No.
Medusas.
Just no.
Luckily, the one creature with that is so high level, I've never got to use it before.
Yay! And knowledge nature for giant spider. God damn it!
Wow.
Adeline doesn't
No,
care.
You got no clue. The
It's
spiders
vermin.
in-
Nope.
Adeline's having
Adeline
anxiety
has,
attacks.
So
has
it
never
may-
read spiders because they all terrify her. They're all just murder menaces.
Yeah, she's not even sure it is a spider, it may be some sort of weird beetle.
It's a bug, it must die.
Yuri!
Meow, you missed.
It like puts down giant pins and tries to like stab Yuri, misses.
Meow. Jump out the way.
Suddenly, coming under from the door on the right hand side of the screen, both of you on the path are going to potentially be hit.
I knew I should have invisibilitied.
Okay, so both Aspen and you each take 6 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then you both have to make me 2
No,
fortitude saves.
no, I don't. I have temporary hit points. Give me that life back.
Okay, you don't take 6 hit points now, but you still take 2. You still take 2 fort saves.
Yes. One for...
Aspen, you have a
and one
plus
for that.
fucking
Oof.
9 to fortitude. What's
To
wrong
be
with
fair, the nauseate thing, like the Swarm's distraction ability, is generally fairly low DC.
So
Mhm.
neither of you are nauseated,
And I'm poisoned.
and neither of you are poisoned.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah, tiny spiders weak.
Yeah, they're poisoned up to very tiny spiders, not very big.
Yay!
They're just a nuisance.
Yeah.
Actually, they
Called
actually
it
still
touch.
have movement available. Yuri, you also take the d6.
Damn it!
They still have movement left, so
Damn it! So I take 6 damage.
6 damage and 2 saves.
Damn it!
You're looking for a DC of 11 on both of them.
Wow. Okay, that is really crappy. But then again, it's against nauseated, so
Well,
It's also
one's
free
nauseated,
damage,
one's poisoned.
so-
yeah. Yuri, where's your fort save
The answer,
there?
by the way, it's poison. The first one's always
Oof.
poison, the second one's always nauseate.
Okay, well
Wow.
Yuri is poisoned.
Probably
Congrats.
strength.
I don't want it to be
Whoops,
either.
Not d6.
Oh, God,
Yuri, you
that
lose 2 strength.
Yay, I know my poisons.
I don't like that though. Yuri actually
Also-
uses her strength.
Also, I have good news, everyone.
Mhm.
Because there's like a
You cut out.
million spiders approaching.
Yeah.
Go away.
Well, that's good, because
Decently.
Amaya should have a breath for them as well. Hopefully.
Clarice,
Well, they have to pass within one of my marked tiles.
hey Aspen, suddenly breaching out of the double doors.
Arr.
Clarice,
Oh, fucking Clarice. Great. Well, I know which way Adeline's going.
Clarice will go ahead and we'll try to pincer Aspen. Aspen,
That's a hit.
make a fort save, and you take 14 damage.
If only there was some kind of giant globe you could have hidden behind.
or he would roll above like a 3 on his fortitude.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a 4.
You take 3 con damage and you're staggered.
Oh.
Owie.
Oh shit! No,
I
no,
want this
go
poison.
away! No,
It's mine.
no, it's not allowed. Even they're not allowed it.
As 2 for you must deploy to the. Well, you can deploy on either square technically, but you must move if you're an admin square.
Yeah. First of all, god damn it, why does everyone have to be standing in this line? Second of all, if I were to lightning bolt in something like this there we go. Something like this direction, could I hit both the swarm and Rebecca? Or are they like too aligned weird?
In theory, it's possible as long as you can draw from one corner of your square to your destination.
Cool. Stiffa is going to move.
Extra note, by the way, to avoid taking your allies, you could have entered an admin square then 5 steps.
Ah. And Stiffa's fine with moving.
Okay.
She'll move there. I guess she'll go from like the ground and like point up. And lightning bolt. Like these.
You may destroy some furniture.
corners.
You know.
Oh, that's fine. I wasn't planning on stealing any of this.
You set fire to all the webs, the tower burns down.
So I need reflex saves, please.
Can do.
It is DC 17. One fail.
Both fail.
Oh,
15.
goody.
I just remembered.
These guys are not reflexful.
Shit.
25 damage. Oh, that's some good rolling.
That is.
Those ones turn to dust.
Lightning Bolt has been my MVP so far.
Rebecca is also destroyed.
Booyah, bitches,
Wow.
who's best?
Yes, thank you. Okay, Edling knows where she's going.
Actually, yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Anthony,
thank
you crit
God,
that
I see.
one. It wasn't all me.
Reese will enter in the square.
All right.
Reese will 5 foot step up. And you know what? Just because also Adeline wanted it, and though I don't think it will matter now, I'm going to fulfill both what Reese wants to do and what Adeline wanted. I'll actually produce flame from my gauntlet.
Oh, yeah, and just
So you can ignite your own bolt on your turn, and I can throw fire at them. Better both forwards. So yeah, I will go ahead and produce flame once my thing is upgrading. Yep. That was minimum damage, but the swarm still takes damage.
yay.
If only that was AoE.
Mm-hmm.
Shiva.
Rebecca never even got a turn.
I don't. Where do I? Sure, I'm gonna end up here.
Okay. They're bugs. Very
I
dumb
know-
bugs.
Do I know? Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot to roll of nature. It's too busy looking cool.
What does Hestia know about them?
Never
Hestia
mind
knows,
this
that-
way.
Hestia knows these are giant black widow spiders. Their poison is lethal, incredibly hard to defeat. They're also if you get their webs are incredibly sticky, enough so that you can get stuck in them and actually just be unable to get unstuck.
Do
I'm
not
gonna
want.
assume that illusions and stuff like that are off the table here.
They may be mind effects, but if they're not any explicitly mind effects, they're fine.
Uh,
Shadow illusions, for example, always shadow illusions work, for example.
how close do I have to be? How many? Did I spend any move actions getting over here? I need to make sure.
You could have just 5 foot stepped from your opening position
All right, making sure.
because you could have appeared here then 5 foot stepped.
Okay. I'll make sure something real quick. It's closer, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, the poison is legal. So
I'm gonna shadow trap Clarice.
What? Clarice? Why?
I mean, the reason I want to make a pit over there. Oh, okay. Fuck you, I
Oh.
guess.
Okay.
This has not been your session.
Nothing is going right for me today. Where was that idea of me hitting my keyboard and going back to bed? I remember visiting that.
I mean, I wish I were rolling lower for you, but I can't change that. Am I?
Let's see.
You kind of got to choose not to enter the map technically, but
Can you come breathe this swarm? Swarms are nasty.
Yes, actually, I can.
Yay! Because I can't for another 2 rounds. Unless there's other things I might would want to do. That's a boop.
the damage they've already taken, they're gone.
Thank you. Come again.
And now the floor is covered in frozen treats for Aspen.
Ugh. I don't want to hear the crunch when that happens.
Also Yuri. I don't know if Yuri likes eating bugs.
Yeah,
She-
kind of.
she's
More
a-
plays with them.
Yeah, she's a cat. She'll eat bugs.
Clarity.
Hazel
She likes to
slams
toss
into
them
Clary.
You indeed crit.
That's quite a slam.
God damn.
And because,
Choose fights get
Hazel's...
bigger,
Yeah,
which means maneuvers don't work. Keep that in mind.
some combat maneuvers don't work. I believe... I'll look, because that's what she's going to try. Because she's dumb.
Dirty trick still works.
Oh, you're right. Dirty Trick still works, which I have.
Pretty sure
Dirty
Tangle
trick
still
is
works.
not size based.
Yeah.
Trippers. Grapple is.
There you go. You're entangled. Dirty Trick.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Yuri could, because she's only one category.
Wait, basically, Hazel slams into Clarice, grabbing her between like her head and the abdomen, and just starts yanking backwards, pulling her up on her hind leg.
Academy.
Academy basically went through this room, said hello, and then watched her friends just start kicking ass.
Just start murdering her new friends.
I mean, I think including her pets. Children. Sorry.
Yeah.
But she hasn't even gotten a word out yet. She just entered the room.
She got hot. Oh.
I do feel slightly bad.
Well, yeah, because you guys just opened up with a massive load of kick-ass going on with magic and spells going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just knowing what Cabby is like. I could really see her like being friends with these spiders, and then we've opened the door. She's seen them, and before she could even get excited, we've murdered several million spiders.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Sorry.
Academy.
She's gonna, I'm so sorry! Oh, she can't even do it.
I'm so sorry you missed.
She's more like minimum effort. Ba-dum-tsh. Should probably save that joke when it's all ones and that.
Yeah.
Aspen.
Aspen doesn't need to move because he's staggered, so he's just gonna chomp.
I need someone to give me flanking.
Meow.
Munch. And he's gonna add stamina. He's gonna add 3.
You hit.
You know, you talk about how sad Cadme is, but even her children are off dumping buckets of kick-ass.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Aspen, make a fort save.
but they don't see this as making friends. This is just dinner.
Yeah.
Poison.
Okay.
Come on, fort save.
I did. 26.
Nice.
Congrats, you take no more con damage, you're still staggered.
Yep, that's fair.
Oh, Lord, con damage. Ugh.
Yolly.
Maybe more than one save, please keep in mind.
Hence why Aspen's still staggered.
Okay.
Alright, Yuri time.
Go Yuri, we believe in you.
It's like hammer time, but with more cat.
Meow.
We'll take attack opportunity there.
Okay.
Also, you kind of had to hop on top of the globe.
Oh, yeah, no. She would have.
I remind you, this is literally a 0 intelligence creature. I can't choose not to take attack opportunity.
Yeah, that's why I'm having Yuri run around, because her 3 intelligence is immortally superior to it.
Because
And she thinks that.
Because undead can generally only stop when someone tells them to stop taking attack opportunities.
If Yuri could speak, she would sound very smug.
Of course,
You
she's a
know-
cat.
Well, of course, she's a cat.
I actually get an ability later. Well, there's an ability I can pick up later that temporarily gives animals intelligence for like 1 minute per level.
God.
All right, yeah, she runs
Could
around
make
here
Yuri
and
sentient.
she does a bite. Nom. Honk, honk, honk.
It's
And
hurt.
a trip. Because she can.
No.
No.
No, no, she can't.
Eris?
But she now meows at the other cat.
Yes, who is already moving into position, hoping that it doesn't have combat expertise or reflexes even.
It doesn't. It's too busy trying to stab the cat.
Good, good. Now,
It's being
Break one of its many knees.
I mean, if I remember rightly, it says it breaks all the bones in their legs.
God.
Shatter the exoskeleton.
Oh.
oh
I mean, that should still
Still the
hit, but
ichor.
still.
I mean, it goes splat.
yeah, it still cuts right through it.
I will never bleed anything. They die too quickly.
Well, yeah, you're a rogue. You're meant to be like one-shotting things.
Literally kind of good job.
I need the troll back.
Oh god. Okay. Go here.
Hello,
Please no.
Clarice.
Question: would Clarice technically be kind of being flanked by Aspen and Hazel?
No.
Oh damn it!
But Hazel technically attacked from the front originally, so that's good.
Oh, I'll never get to
Mhm.
use Riders bonuses.
That's because people aren't flanking enough.
Oh well.
Hello?
okay, I guess-
You killed it too quickly. It was
Yeah,
rude.
it's dead.
Do your best, I believe in you.
Okay, I'm going to light a couple of incendiary bolts before I move away
45
from
foot step.
Reese. Yeah. And then fire them.
5,
So
6 round
plus
Reese's
1
hand.
fire damage on each of these.
Hate
What the
bug.
fuck?
Hate bug.
I don't mean to do this.
I mean,
God damn it! Why?
I suppose describe as you pin it to the door.
Adeline just blind fires. She's like, actually, no, she doesn't. She just sort of kneels down, takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, and shoots. Shoots twice.
Damn it, Adeline, now we have to prise that off the door to open it.
Combat is over.
Hazel would like to spend a full round action decapitating and then eating the inside.
No. Hazel, no.
Hazel can do what she wants to. I'm not going to roleplay that.
I mean, it's being cooked, so.
It's
got a
different
couple
stopping
party
Hazel. I want this poison.
Something interesting though. People might notice, even though a stupefied for lightning bolt, which is set the place on fire, like the place embers, and then just kind of the fire just kind of.
Oh, good. We don't have to have Cadby panic about another fire.
No, the tower is self-fire.
Well,
Aspen.
that was remarkably easy.
Other weird news: this room does not fit anywhere in the tower. Like this shape does not make sense for the tower.
Wizards.
Oh, extra dimensional space.
No,
Well, that went better than I expected.
every room we go into in this tower, I'm tempted to save to disbelieve.
Should I clear the webs? Rita's still holding a fire in his hand that's going to last for
Might as well. They're not using them anymore.
Yeah, go for it.
Reese will slowly go around and torch each of them holding the fire in his hand. Like, I got it. It's gonna run out by itself anyway if I don't use it, so.
It's true. And the place will apparently set itself off.
Hey, Isusa, lots more books for your sack now.
Yeah, but I don't know if any of them are just, dust.
Has it ever stopped you before?
True. I'm much more interested in these.
Ugh.
This room is largely filled with literary texts and history records. There's a lot of literary stuff in here, though, including over 200 elven bedtime stories.
Are they written in Elven?
Yeah.
Damn it. Calvary sort of sadly puts one back.
They're all written in
Now,
Elven.
hold on. Maya takes that one, just stuffs it in her bag.
You're not reading me bedtime stories.
Not you.
You can have a look. Let me have a look what the cover says. I read Elven. Yeah, otherwise it's history manuals in here mostly. Lots of history manuals. A couple of geography texts. Meanwhile, if you want to try and extract poison, that's an alchemy check.
Yes, please.
I'll assist you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Shiva, what are you trying to? Oh, you're transcribing titles.
Still, any of them very expensive.
You know, considering Kois can't read Elven, she's probably just going to sort of hover and look over Shiva's shoulder at the list, because she doesn't have a lot else to do.
Yes, Shiva. Congratulations! You can extract, let's see, from those ones that. Unfortunately, these guys are not don't have that much poison to them each. But that said, there are 3 of them.
And several million babies you can sort of pull together and mush up.
No, I'm good. Baby poison, not very great.
Not bad. You get 6 doses of the poison.
Hell yes.
As he can continue her job of just chugging poisons to throw at things.
By the way, Aspen, make another save. Forgot about
Okay.
Oh, DC 17.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a DC.
Oh yeah.
What?
Even if I don't use these will be very nice to sell for money.
that. Aspen, 3 more con.
Oh God.
Aspen,
Oh God.
Aspen, come here before you die. I will attempt to treat poison. It's a standard action. I can do this.
These are giant black widows. Of course they're dangerous.
Let's see.
I'll also take a break and pop a guidance.
Thank you.
Guidance doesn't work on. Oh, it works on. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
works on saves. It works on everything.
So
Or I
24
guess I
to
can do it
treat
for heal and
poison.
for-
Well,
Well,
25 to treat
Aspen,
poison
yeah,
if she really wants to.
+4 no saving.
And Aspen also have guidance for save, because I think that did work.
Does
Yeah.
it, or do you need like resistance for that, or
Nope.
whatever it was called?
Guidance does work.
I remember I had this conversation, but there were 2
Yeah.
different bonuses, so it's still useful to have.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, Aspen, roll a save at +1.
Nice.
Okay, now roll another save.
Have another.
You shake the poison off.
Finally. Ugh.
After 6 con damage. Luckily, my con is still positive.
One moment. 2 things. Firstly, some people are still missing health now, so take health.
I will take said health.
Also, I'm going to expend 3 rounds of bardic performance. Aspen,
Hmm.
what is it? The first lesser restoration D4.
Yes, it's.
Yep.
Aspen, gain 4 con back.
Yay.
At this point, you've already defeated the glyphs downstairs.
Hmm. But
So
now
then
it's the
there's-
upstairs glyphs.
Well, no. Shiva, as you're going around scribing things, you get this odd feeling. You're not entirely sure what to place it as. A whisper in your head? No, that's not quite. You don't know what it really is. But it compels you. It compels you though to push one of the books almost like it's going to fall off the bookcase. It makes you feel like that's a good idea for some reason.
Can I roll save?
Give in to
You
the
don't have to do it.
voices.
It feels like a really good idea to you.
Give in to the voices.
What book is it referring to?
It's a very generic book just talking about theoretics of a kingdom formation.
Ooh.
Give in to the voices.
Shiva cares slightly right now.
Oh my god, she's actually caring.
Does that mean Shiva doesn't or does?
Uh,
Like you've got this strange feeling that you think pushing that book off is a good idea. You don't know why.
and what's the worst that can happen?
I want to sense motive the voice, but I can't. Whatever. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I don't care anymore.
You push the book off.
Shiva
Shiva
gave up
cares, I
caring.
don't.
The book is down here. You push it off, and then suddenly the wall over here just suddenly just transforms into a door.
Hmm. All right, I did it. All me.
Yep, totally
That's fair.
Shiva.
Okay.
No one else
Okay.
spoke. No one else spoke.
Good job.
She was just really fucking confused.
Oh, neat.
Koa sort of peers around the corner.
It seems to lead into what you'd actually expect the shape of the tower to look like.
Okay, so this will take us back into the tower, I guess.
It seems to be the upstairs of the tower. From what you can tell, there seems to be a bedroom up here.
Huh.
I think
Bedroom.
this place is where he, like, you know, if people did invade his tower, he was like, well, this place can keep itself out, so have fight from here.
Possibly. Hey, Cadme, he might have another diary up here.
Well, cleans a little bit of spider off of her. Shall we head on, I guess? Good job, Shiva.
The search for the rest of the tower is actually going to be fairly boring for most of the rest of the trip.
That's fair.
While the lower floors had a few things in it like this, the upper floors don't really have much in it. There's a bedroom on the next floor up. That does look like it's been been used in the last, say, month, maybe.
Sheets.
But the place certainly looks sparse in some regards. And otherwise, on this floor, there isn't much. There is what's clearly a magic item workshop, though the magic items in it clearly are not here anymore. This was likely where the magic items were being forged, though.
Can we swipe more reagents from there?
That's something you can, in theory, do.
Sweet.
Roll me 2d4.
2d4. 2... Oh.
You find a reagent for 2 first-level items.
Nice.
First-level consumables.
I sort of throw it at, I don't know, one of the casters. Have fun.
To your cave.
2 first-level scrolls, then.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Cave needs some grows for her book.
Other than that, there isn't too much on this floor here. Some really fine bed sheets, a masterwork.
Masterwork what? Well, that's probably going in the hat, knowing Estusa.
The hat's full.
What about the other hat?
Also full of hat.
Other than that, the top floor of the building seems to have what's the remnants of an observatory up there, though the telescope appears to be mostly dismantled.
Was it missing, like, that weird lens we found?
Nope. There's no spot where that lens looks like it fits. It looks like someone's been in here that would taken huge sections of the telescope out with them.
Well, if only there was someone who could have explained what all of these things were.
We get it.
The only other real thing you find up here that's of much interest, which is rather disappointing searching beyond this point, is seemingly a strange mural that seems to have some runes carved into them, just sitting by blank.
Lick it.
No.
This is where you draw your boundaries.
My boundaries were it was covered in resin, and thus I could maybe identify the tree it was from.
Oh, this is
I
Shiva's fault.
don't mean to
Yeah,
alarm you on it all, but
There's a big mural. It seems to have some demons fighting each other. Some abyssal language.
Oh.
I don't mean to alarm you all, but the imp downstairs said there was a vault of some kind. Like not the broken one that we found already, but the proper vault.
Did he?
That's a plain check on the whole demon thing. I'm curious about it.
It appears to be depicting the great war between hell and the abyss, where the devils invaded the.
Hmm.
Cool.
You also come to realize those rings that were found earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They have corresponding the sigil on those rings corresponds to some of the sigils on here.
Oh,
Stick
I
the
sort
rings
of
there.
hold the rings out in the vague areas.
Just holding them up does nothing.
Shrugs.
If
Where
they
the-
weren't magic
stick 'em
or
to the
anything.
rings. Stick them on the sigils.
They can't be.
I mean, it's a painting. You know, you let go of them and they fall off again.
I mean, if we think we've searched enough of the tower for it to be safe enough, what I can do is pop detect secret doors and sprint through the entire thing.
Yes, do it.
Okay, so if it does some stretches.
Oh dear.
Yeah, first of all, I'm going to spell a guidance so I can get this for 8 minutes. I'm going to use fly so I can move it 60 feet per round.
Okay.
We're speedrunning this shit.
Well, secret doors, and before you've even walked, the mural in front of you, like,
Okay, Asif will spin for 3 rounds, it needs to see how to open it, and then after that she's going to zoom off.
this secret door doesn't so much open, it informs you. This secret door instead creates a semi-tangible wall of force that only creatures that have been allowed.
I put a ring on and try to walk through it.
Everyone sees Calrus walk through a stone.
Yay! The rings, yay.
Yeah,
Okay,
her hand
first
sort
of
of
all-
comes back out
Where
and
does
just drops
Calrus
the
go?
rings.
Calrus finds herself in a small reliquary room that seems to have, well, it has a couple of books in here. They're not many, only about 4 books in total. There appears to be a large box full of assorted gemstones. A very fine rug, and a painting of an ancient.
Oh. Well, before she does anything, she's going to keep a ring on herself and basically stick her hand back through with the rest of the rings and just drop them for people to pick up.
You see Karis' hand sticking out of the.
Tommy died. Okay,
Oh,
well soon. Yeah.
well,
Well,
Reese
he's online again on Discord, so I'm assuming
will
he's
take a
back.
ring from Karis.
Stuff is gone.
Yeah, let you guys go in there because actually, no, I want to go in there because see if I can find some.
I mean, you can take one.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I mean, Karis is literally just sticking her hand through, opening it and dropping them on the ground, so they're there for whoever to pick up.
Yeah, Reese pokes his head through. From Karis' side, by the way, Karis can see everyone on the other side just fine. It's like from her side, it literally just looks like an arm.
But she's seen illusions before. She's been
Everyone
around
can see,
Shiva.
Reese poking his head through a wall.
He's dead.
That's nice painting.
Yeah, probably whoever owned the tower, I guess.
I want to look in here for stuff. See if maybe they hid their like all on the forest in here. Super secret stuff. Actually, in that case, Shiva, that
Yeah.
falls out. Would you please come in here just in case I find some books to read? I can't read Elven.
Shiva sighs, and
Thank
we'll
you.
go and join.
Well, the books in here are relatively simple for Shiva. Shiva is very good when it comes to languages. After all, so even the ones encoded are not much of an issue for her. I've seen her calligraphy check. I've seen her linguistic check. You can roll them if you want to, but you know
It's fine. I'll just do the thing.
you can roll high enough. So one of these books appears to be an enchanted manuscript. When read, it will teach a creature the abyssal language.
Ooh.
And then be destroyed.
Dibs.
I want that. I'm sorry. Nope.
Too late, called dibs.
But Kellerus doesn't even know what it is
True,
yet.
You can't call
This
it
is
just.
true.
Don't care, she wants it anyway. She
Wait,
sees
one of you can read the first
Shiva
half.
look.
One of you can read the first half, one you can read the second. So
No,
one
you-
gets the ability to
no.
write, and one gets the ability to read.
Yeah, entire manuscript. It teaches the one creature the language of Abyssal, and then it's destroyed. It takes 24 hours of studying, which can be separated over multiple days. But take 24 hours of studying, but then
We take turns
one-
studying it. Whoever reads the final word gets everything.
one of these items here appears to be a set of unusual, like a book of unusual unusual bits of information on spell construction.
No.
Well, actually, more likely magic item construction.
Dibs.
Whoever has this book can refer to it. Can spend 1d4 rounds referring to it to gain a plus two circumstance bonus on a spellcraft check or a UMD check to interact with or identify.
She hands that to Asuta.
Stuffa's not there. Stuffa flew away. She's trying to get everywhere with the text
Mhm.
doors.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. Well,
We'll keep hold of it for when she gets back.
yes.
One of these appears to be
A what?
Oh,
You
diary.
cut out.
Oh, a
Oh,
diary.
diary.
Okay.
Well, Cadme will like that.
a quick skim from Shiva, by the way, reveals the diary does reveal the location of the elven.
Of the.
Elven Village?
Oh, okay.
I hope.
Village you wanted to go to find out.
Oh. Shiva definitely approves of having this.
Because in there he lists his travel getting there, and you can use that to decode, like to figure out where he went based on what.
Ooh. Well, there it is.
Oh, look at what we didn't need a pact with an evil fiend to find.
Well, you're just lucky I was smart enough to
You're-
work out
you're
the rings and
implying that-
painting.
You're implying that Shiva actually shares any of this.
He might not.
What do you're
I'm
lucky
just
enough?
giving.
How
I'm
is
giving
this
Tinder shit more than Kellerus.
Mm-hmm.
That was integral to the discovery of this force wall.
Anything else, Dirk? Okay.
The last of the books there. It's not the most interesting thing. It's an elven cookbook, seemingly full of like an old grandmother's recipe.
How to cook elf.
Does Reese speak Elven? I don't remember.
Yes.
She gives that to Reese immediately.
Admittedly, his reading in Elven is not the best, but yeah, okay.
She can help walk him through it. I can't use words right now.
It's a what subject?
Cookbook.
Cookbook.
Basically.
A bunch of like old grandmother's cooking recipes.
You know, they're always filled with like cake recipes. It's gonna be awesome.
Better be fucking tablet in there.
Other than that, there's the painting, which appears to be of an old elven queen,
Ooh.
and there
What
is
would
a,
it be to identify the painting just out of curiosity if I see as
a
someone?
history
That's a thing I have. I
or
rolled one.
nobility, actually.
I
Oh,
can,
wait.
I can
I'd
do
rather roll the one-
nobility.
I'd rather roll the one I'm adding higher on. I apologize. All right. Well, you know what?
Oh.
And beyond the
Aw.
painting, there's also the chest. Beyond that, there's also the chest of gemstones.
Which I suppose I can appraise. Not too
Nice
bad.
appraise. That's acrobatic.
This...
Yeah,
Curse is a
That
flip.
is acrobatics, holy shit.
You do a backflip with the chest.
Sick flip. Nice.
So no one here recognizes the Elven Queen. It's clearly an Elven Queen.
I'll try when I get back.
Karis takes a rough estimate that chest probably has about 4,500 gold.
Dibs.
I think that's more. I think that's more a share.
Too late, cool dibs.
How many people do we have?
I still have a reduced flame in my hand.
There's like 50 people at this point.
We ignored the NPCs.
7.
So what's 4.4k divided by 7? I can't do math. I also can't type the thing because I always forget what it is when it comes to
Oops, I opened
division.
up notepad, not calculator. We're doing very well this session.
What about the fine rug?
Do we want to split all
It's a
this?
rug.
Just...
Is it a magic rug?
I'm not fair.
No, it's worth like 100 gold.
Oh, I want a flying
it's not worth
carpet.
Ah, what the...
It weighs like 20 pounds, so take your pick.
Ah. I'm not fair, but I do want it.
Clearly,
J-Mac.
we need to roll it
J-Mac.
up, and it's my new weapon.
How much is 4.4k divided by 7?
I mean, I was gonna say, do
Let
we
me
want to
check.
just... Do we just want to, like, split that up? Because what about NPCs?
NPCs are going to get paid.
Yeah,
Right.
the NPCs get paid.
Do they?
Yes.
We literally have a monthly salary to our, well,
I know, but I wasn't
Not for the
sure.
B team yet, though.
Yeah, not for B team yet.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, eventually you
We
can
can-
eventually you can figure that out afterwards, but you don't actually have the salary for them yet.
Yeah, but I
We
really
can
need
do something
money.
here. I know, we can
we'll
do
keep
something
it for
here.
now, and we'll figure something out about it later.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That's
say
fine.
we could like cut 900 of it off, and split that among them, and then we split the 3,500 evenly to where we each get 500.
I suppose that's true. I actually like that idea. I like even numbers. It's easier to work with. My brain
Okay.
hurts less.
Okay, so all PCs take 500 gold.
And the B team gets 900 gold to split as they see fit.
Can someone write that in the chat? Someone write that in the Discord for me so I remember.
Yeah. I'll write
Will do.
in.
It's gonna take a while for me to punch through on each one.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, Area Village and Area Death Circle have been revealed.
I'm also pinging Tommy because he's not here.
Yeah, there's the village.
God ever. This is
And there's the circle.
Oh. Yeah, when we... I feel like if we had the full map thing to the circle, it might be a little bit easier. If now thinking about it in retrospect of it being a circle.
Not everyone has bird's eye
yeah.
view. As it turns out, the NPC don't have bird's eye view. Your book did.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like a bit of a dumbass.
It's okay, we know you are.
Wow.
Were we ever told that it would like go in a be in a circle though?
We can presume.
No, you didn't. You just knew it was a shrine, technically. So
Yeah, so it wasn't the best idea to just go
Welcome
to
back.
that circle randomly.
Yeah.
It could have been a druid circle and then we got murdered by druids.
But we each got 500, Jesse. Because
each get
we gave 900 of that to team or to the B team so
to
that
split.
Okay,
we could evenly divide it. It was easier to deal with then.
That's fair.
500. Got it.
I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
need to note, like, I literally never deal
And
silver
is that
copper.
raw coins or goods?
It's gemstones.
It's gemstones.
So yeah, raw coinage.
I literally never
Actually.
deal with silver and copper because I don't do math. So I just always pretend that Shiva just randomly bought a book somewhere and round down.
I mean, technically you can't really buy a book for that little, but you could have bought like a treat or something.
I imagine like eventually it all adds up. How much I round down just to avoid the issue.
I suppose, or a fancy ink pen.
She just has a piggy bank that she puts all of her coppers and silvers in, and when it's full, she goes out and buys a book.
Honestly, that's absolutely probably what she does.
Yeah, so you can now see where Aria Village is and Area
Oh.
Circle.
J-Mac, do you want to roll for that painting, by the way? Just because. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I like knowing things.
For sideline's sake, yeah, we found the diary with the village and the circle details in. We found gemstones. There was a book which would teach you Abyssal. And one other thing.
There's a
think.
cookbook.
Yes, the cookbook.
I've dumped my notes for the last thing since Tommy dropped.
I saw it.
Oh, you also get the UMD book, J-Mac. Well, I guess
And we don't know who the queen is, right?
But I'm
Not
about
as
to
far
roll.
as we know, but J-Mac's gonna roll and see.
I would also like to roll.
It's history or nobility.
Yeah, we're not knowing anything. None of us rolled above
Please.
20.
I'm
None
smart.
of us found anything new.
I went to
Nobody succeeded.
school.
No one had a clue who this queen is.
I went to school. I should know things. Coral saved me with a 20.
It's clearly an elf. Clearly
Wow.
Wait,
Coral
Coro
fucking
actually.
Koro, actually.
Coral once again continues this trend on lecturing me on all the elven bullshit I don't know.
Koro informs you this was the last this elven queen here was High Queen Azendra. and she was back before the elves were democratic like they are now, well, mostly democratic. She was the last reigning monarch to publicly behold themselves to blood elf demonology.
Hmm. Well then, this belongs in a museum.
Admittedly, though, you'd have to take care because there are a lot of people in the Dominion, though, who would want to rip it up because she has a very bad. A lot of people in the Dominion are not too entirely happy of having the last demon queen as a picture, especially on their
Could we,
democracy.
take it out of the frame?
Yeah, take it out of the frame, roll it up, and stick it in my quiver.
Also, how good's the...
Sorry, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say, how good's the frame?
I mean, it's okay, but it's not worth a ton.
Fair enough then.
I would say, but I mean, it's not particularly surprising that this wizard continually makes pacts with devils would have this demonology blood elf here.
Oh, yeah, he might even be from when she was still reigning.
This is true.
Given how long the elves reign for.
I do have a passing question: did we ever look for the vault that was supposedly here?
I think this is it.
I'm fairly certain this is the vault.
Yeah.
The stuff
It
is running
had
through
all
the
the-
tower.
It
If
had
it's
all the
not-
valuable stuff in it.
Yes, this is the one through the tower, and honestly, if it's not, I just want to get the fuck out before
And
more letters attack me.
Yeah, and it appears like all the magic items were taken from the magic item room by whoever else has been here recently.
Oh, damn it.
So.
I don't suppose the stuff of flying through the tower finds any more secret doors. I'm gonna assume no.
Technically, yes, you find a small secret compartment.
Ooh. It's empty, isn't it?
Though inside, all you see is a spell crystal running, which you're pretty sure has the fire suppression spell in it.
I want that.
I mean,
Let's see
it
if we remove it.
could be useful in our keep.
That is very true.
Very true.
Admittedly, installing it would be one hell of a project because you'd have to first study it first to figure out how it works.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a long-term
Even then,
project. Oh well.
This could be very valuable for someone. And can I remove it safely?
You can try to.
What would that be?
Can I attempt to assist her?
Given you don't know how it works, it'd be used magic device.
Oh, Nathan.
Nathan. First of all, have this book. Second of all, guidance.
Third of all, have inspire competence.
Can anyone aid him?
Come on, Nathan.
No, you can't even use magic device.
Oh,
Yep.
true.
Yes,
I always forget that.
Oh, wait before he does it. I can't type.
Doesn't Reese have what's it called? That
Never
I just
mind.
inspire competence, so
no, that other thing, or is that only on attack rolls? Saves.
Gallant
yeah.
inspiration.
that's retroactive. After
damn.
roll.
Does Shiva have any... Has he been given a morale bonus?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
now...
just comp.
I'm just checking, because Shiva does have...
Shadow.
Yeah, and that has a lot of buffs.
It does.
I mean,
Oh, still... Yeah.
I'm sure which you can do heroism.
No?
Yeah,
Heroism's
heroism is. Oh, is it? I thought it was second.
No? I don't know.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Heroism
That's fine.
is third. I cannot do
Sorry,
it.
second for bards, that's why I was mistaking it.
It's okay.
Do you have use magic devices a skill?
I do not, so I can't give him a 7 insight. I was already considering that.
Fair enough. Investigative mind, no.
I don't think there's anything. It's okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine. What's the worst that could happen?
And I can sort of chant encouragingly.
Nathan, go,
I mean,
go,
the
go.
nice thing about Gallant Inspiration, though, Big B, is it's retroactive after I know someone's failed.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
He's
quite
Never
sure.
mind. He doesn't fail.
I mean, he still could fail if it was horrifically high.
I don't know why you're all freaking out about this. He just kind of puts his hand inside. You see a slight shimmer around his own where he seems to push what magic he can to his hand, just pulls up the crystal.
Oh, that's a big benefit because
The crystal seems to rock slightly in hand like it wants to get out, like it's not happy with being removed, but
out of character, what that thing does is the value of like thousands and thousands of gold spent on every single room in a building.
Oh yeah.
being repaired, yes, and stuff.
Can you...
In other news, like all the continual flames throughout the entire building go out. The room goes, half the building goes pitch.
Oops.
Big B, can your quiver hold ammo?
Yeah, it can hold anything vaguely, arrow, staff.
Hell, sorry. Can your quiver hold ammo?
Shh.
Okay, if it's smaller, if it's about the relative shape of a staff or smaller, it can.
Because I think you might want to shove it in your quiver because I'm out of space.
Yeah.
I can hold it.
I was thinking more, I just don't want it getting hit by anything that might cause it to go.
Depends on how big it is. Dark, how big is it?
I mean, it's definitely small that can fit inside. I mean, Nathan could wrap his entire hand around it, so.
Okay, then yeah, just slip that thing into the staff pocket.
It's a pretty small thing. It was just sitting in this tiny little alcove. It's just got a lot of condensed magic, and it's very unstable. So.
Yeah, that's why I wanted an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, and the quiver probably has a cap for it, so
Yep, you can go ahead.
I'll cap that off.
Yep, you can go ahead and put it inside and cap it.
Nice. All right. Well, should be safe as long as I don't like die and get this thing eaten.
Oh, I'd just like to state for the official record before we leave the tower or anything else like that. Cadme, don't forget to pick up your eggs.
I was literally just about to say that.
Thank you.
Yes, you may go fetch your eggs and the slime bottle.
Hi. Sorry I left you alone for a while.
With that said, though, the group is able to leave the tower if they want. You've gone through and you've taken everything of relative value, and actually want to start raiding this new elf's wardrobe.
Well, I do need a new outfit.
I mean, technically, this elf is pretty short, so you could steal her outfit.
I mean, what outfit is it? Are they like noble robes or what?
There's a few in there. There is essentially what you'd imagine someone in a laboratory working with. So we're talking about like apron coat, apron lab coat, that kind of thing. All meant for someone pretty short in the grand scheme of things. Not admittedly not Kara short, but it's still workable for Kara.
I could alter them. I'd be tempted to if I actually had carry capacity.
Other than that, there's also seemingly essentially basically a set of PJs equivalent to sleepwear.
Actually, you know what? I keep forgetting my companion gives me like an extra £10 of carry capacity, so I'll just take an outfit and dump it on him.
Other than that, is there anything else here? There also appears to be a elven courtier's outfit with jewelry.
Yeah.
What kind of it?
Courtiers.
Actually, that jewelry's pretty valuable. It's like
yeah, it's for 50 gold, which is nice, but it's fancy.
I think you would look quite dashing in this, Garrus.
How short do you have to be for this?
Kelvis short.
Well, not Kelra short. To put it in perspective, the original wearer is about 5'1".
She was 5'1" exactly.
You bitch.
Nice.
Is this more is this more male style clothing or female?
It's more male style than female style.
I mean, Shiva can have it if she really wants. Otherwise, I'll have it.
Are any of the NPCs or Reese around 5'1"?
No, Reese is way too short, and the other the only one NPC is around it. Leo is about the right size, but the other two are way too tall.
Hey Leo, want some jewelry?
Seriously, you're giving him the jewelry which goes with my clothing.
He's your slave.
No, he's not. Like, as soon as you say that, any sort of I don't want to say happiness, but any sort of jokingness from Calvis just immediately drains.
I didn't say that in character.
You need to specify these things.
Okay, I'm sorry. In character, Amaya would suggest Leo just because they're around the right height, and Leo likes shiny things, so jewelry would fit him.
Leo's no, can't have it. In fairness, right now, Leo's I don't want to say greed, avarice has been sated by taking money from Cadme for now.
So he did get paid for.
Yeah.
Recognize that, Leo.
He took a little bit more than 500 gold. He's happy now.
Plus, he's also getting a split of that 18 gold, so.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Kara's gonna have the outfit.
It's not something she'd normally wear, but she can pull it off.
Right height in the group. Really.
And that is as far as Amaya cares.
Nathan and Reese are too.
I'm only gonna have to turn it up by like 6 inches.
About 5 inches or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rain and Ryder are about a Maya's height, if not a bit taller. So they're pretty tall.
Damn, they're both 5'11".
I think they're both 5. I think they're 5'10" and a half at the moment, but still got a little bit of growth left. So.
Eh.
All right. So now that we've got everything out of that tower, do we want to head back to the village first, or do we want to go straight to the hidden?
I want to say town just because I have this rug.
Yeah,
Town
I was
first.
going to agree with that.
we could hit town, resupply a bit more if need be, and catch up with
Zephyr.
Zephyr
Yeah.
and her informants.
The only other,
Yeah,
the only
that's
other option, the only other option is with the group, or if group wanted to head to the cathedral for some reason.
I mean,
Where was
I-
Oh, there's the
We're already
village.
halfway to the cathedral.
Yeah, but
the
but the
only...
thing is, we can go through the world gate to get to the cathedral from the village.
No, we can't.
No,
the,
we can't.
the village is
Oh,
an
is there not a-
exit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a road gate in the cathedral, but not at the
One-way
town.
road, Bigby.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
The other
I mean, the only other real reason we had for going there was to get information on the village and circle, which we've got now, and Reese wanted to visit it, I believe.
I mean, Reese probably wanted to visit it because it's a cathedral. He wants to take a look, and also maybe we get some help from the clergy.
Yeah, then, it's a pilgrimage thing, which I can kind of understand from that point of view.
We do have the
Honestly,
problem of the Dominion outpost is.
I'd
I mean,
rather
my-
go back to the village and be safe.
I mean, my
now.
suggestion would be against the Dominion, just sneak this way and try things out.
Yeah, but that requires us going through the deep
Also,
forest.
actually, no, I agree. Back to town because it's still night and we can still run into that fucking leshy thing.
That's true.
Oh right, yeah. Let's go.
No,
Yeah,
you're
let's
right.
go in the morning.
We're running out of
still-
familiars. I can.
I mean,
sacrifice.
the whole reason we went at night before was to avoid the Dominion patrols.
Yeah, but now we
Mhm.
know where they are.
But actually, wasn't the Dominion outpost out of commission for all this? It did just
Yeah,
have a
that's
giant
true.
murder.
For
Mm.
tonight.
This one's at war.
Yeah, we don't
that
don't
one's
know
out of
for
Going
how
up by the
long.
cathedrals.
Well, that one is not a bunch of a problem.
We also had Zephyr's little, tat.
I would
I
really
mean,
recommend we get to the village as fast
the
as
tattoo was
possible.
just to protect you against just meant to get divinations.
Ah, okay. Cool.
It meant the Dominion could just scan for essentially criminals.
Mhm.
Best of
I-
vote back for 10.
I recommend we actually go to the hidden village.
I kind of want to go to the cathedral. Because there could be a world gate from the cathedral to the village now that we know where it is.
We do know there's a ball gate in the village, in the cathedral. Sorry. So
Yeah, but it's more a case of if there was an exit near the village.
well, we
I'll tell
didn't
you
have an
what,
exit at the village before. That's how you got there the first time.
No, the hidden village.
I will go to the Hillen village. That's
Also,
I'm
I'd
good.
rather not go to the hidden village right now, just in case they're not exactly friendly.
We have just used up a lot of our stuff right now.
Yeah, we have
I would
people
pers-
that are low on
and I would
resources.
personally say, given the fact that we think that the hunter might be like searching for the village as well, or already been to the village, it might be a good idea for us to first learn more about him before we go to the village.
Which the cathedral might have. So
Well, we also know our contacts down in the village have.
Yeah, they just needed time
Sure.
to decode it.
We could just go up to the cathedral and then world gate down to Azela village.
And that works this way.
If we
Yeah.
can get access to the world gate.
Let's try.
You know what elves are like for letting people use their
that's
stuff.
true. Admittedly, it is an asylum, so for
Yes,
anyone
but
to
there's a
live with.
difference between yes, you can stay here under protection, and yes, you can use our highly secretive paths that can take you to anywhere in the forest.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Especially while
Back
we
to
are,
town then.
on high alert thanks to dwarven spies and kidnappings
Well-
and Fae and such.
Amaya just kind of looks to Reese and Shiva and says, well, we do have a genuinely good quest to save a great spirit of healing. Perhaps they would offer aid and allow us to use the gate. If we allow them to subject us to a zone of truth as we explain our holy mission, as it were.
It's really not a holy mission, it just sort of coincides. But it's not
worth
the
keeping-
worst idea.
We also only have 3 hours of travel left.
Mhm.
It's true.
But we
It's
still have
3 hours
nature's
travel.
paths.
3 hours travel. Well, even with nature's path, you're only about 3 hours. But like you can get to the, you could in theory get either direction in 3 hours, but only to that, and then basically at night it'd be like you have to rest time whenever you get to wherever.
Do
I'm
we
still
want
worried
to
about
risk?
I'm still worried about the Lushy. Like, I'm
Yeah,
really
do
fucking
we
worried
want
about
to
the thing.
risk going for the higher DC force towards the cathedral, or going for the mostly safe
Well,
road to the
I
village?
will say you're less likely to encounter if the Leshy's your biggest problem. You're less likely to encounter the Leshy if you travel to here right now.
Because it's already
because
passed.
the squares immediately next to the village can't spawn the Leshy
Yeah.
because the Fae won't interrupt right next to the village. Well, this area over here is completely up for Fae interruption.
I'm thinking we go back to the village, next again day we hit the road, get mounts, zoom up to like here-ish, circle round.
I mean, we'll still have 6 days left up tomorrow, so
No, I still want to go to the cathedral.
And
I
we
really,
can go to
I
the
really don't
Yeah,
feel comfortable
today.
going.
I think we should go back to the village first, but we should make our way to the cathedral.
next.
Okay.
Also, we
I
got
have
money.
no opinion one way or the other.
Okay, so
Like,
What
Okay,
drives
simple-
a man to be
okay, so
so
simple solution.
neutral?
everyone, post your vote. Just one word answer.
Yeah, we don't need to describe
Village
what we do after. We don't need to describe what we do afterwards. Just village or cathedral for now.
Village it is.
Yep. Perfectly happy going to the cathedral after, but we need rest and resupply.
Yeah, in which case then the group's going to head southbound back to the hidden village. Well, not
I will roll survival.
Yep, I'll need a survival check to traverse back safely.
Thankfully, once we get on the road, it's going to be a lot easier.
Can I get a bit of healing so I'm above grazed?
How much are you missing?
I'm missing 16.
And you know what, actually, given the situation, we're probably not going to get into another combat, probably. Everyone who's hurt takes 17.
nice.
But he only needed 16.
I explode from positive energy.
You know, because I might as well roll 2 6s and 1 4. just blast it out.
Yeah. Healing.
I like my channel energy. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And survival. Ooh, not
That
great.
is not good.
Is that with all the...
Is that including your raids?
Yep.
Ooh.
Because I'm really scared of what my own random.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, it's still 27,
Yeah.
and we
still-
have the book back.
It's true.
That's true. The book does help us a lot.
The book is working also right now, mostly.
Working enough for
Yay,
travel.
book.
There's a couple of flickers where there's still a bit of damage in places, but it's mostly working.
Pat it on its pages. It's fine.
Good boy. Girl.
Luckily, it's strong enough that it can repair itself, which is pretty rare. But hey,
Silver glue in it.
in that case, let's see.
Come on, just one tile till we reach the road. Oh, thank God.
Rose,
Mm-hmm.
give me a D8.
Oh no.
2.
A randomly decided party member, Big B, D7.
Right? 6?
Cadme, accidentally gets himself stung on a poisonous plant.
Really,
No.
Cadme? Really?
I
Little Miss Nature.
But plants were a friend.
Was it?
It's essentially just a slightly more aggressive cousin of poison ivy for the most part.
Ooh,
Oh, great. Itching.
bad news.
Roll a fortune save, Cadme.
Can I heal check him first?
No.
Oh,
This is the initial this
right,
initial
right,
contact
yes.
with Cadme.
Yeah.
Contact.
I forgot he kind of needs to get
Cadme's
infected
fine.
first.
Cadme will have you also can get rid of my battle cry buff now, but
All right.
that's the same thing. But the But other than having a small rash, no negative. The rash will pass by morning. If you had failed to save, you would have taken some minor dexterity damage.
Ooh, can I harvest that plant?
If you can roll high enough in a herbalism check.
Do you have herbalism?
See. Yeah.
How much?
3 ranks and it's shit. 7, but 8 with guidance.
Oh, I also have 7.
Go team!
Okay,
aid me.
which one of us? Okay, so you want me to aid you?
Yeah. Well, I'm a
Okay.
poison person. So worst case it fucks me up and it's not that bad.
Yeah. Can I take 10?
I mean, you usually can.
Sure, I suppose.
Okay. Well, we're in the middle of a Fey Forest and it's a poison plant. I don't know if I can take.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'll say you can in this case.
Okay.
I almost got eaten by one of them.
Heavy.
Yeah. Wow, I'm doing really good at harvesting.
Yes, as Tufa, you have 2 samples of this very irritable poisoned item. It is a DC 15 save. No, DC 14 save.
Not bad.
It's a DC 14 save. 1 round for 3 rounds. Deals 1d2 dexterity damage.
Question: because it was a nat 20, can we also get seeds for it?
Sure. Oh, well, not really seed, but you can take like a root sample, which you could replant.
Perfect, I'll do it.
Cutting's probably better than a seed anyway. It'll grow faster.
Seeds of this don't. You can't. The getting seeds of this is not so easy because it only doesn't really do it all year. But you can take like you can just take a root sample though and then replant that.
I'll do it. I'll get some sugar water.
Luckily, grafting a plant like that's actually fairly easy if you can know.
In real life, I know how to graft fruit tree limbs to each other to make a fruit salad tree.
I've done it before in small plants. I've never done it on a full tree.
I've never done it in a full tree, but I know how to.
Yeah, I know the principle. I don't know if I'd be able to do it, but I know the principle.
We're at the village. That was faster than I expected. I think.
Yes, the group makes it back to the village safely though. This does consume most of your time remaining. You have 1 hour left, so probably just rest now.
Yeah.
Yay, in the village.
In which case, yeah, you guys can get back to the village. You guys will take a full rest. Everyone can be fully healed.
Don't forget to remove Aspen's ability damage.
Yep.
And now I believe I need to make a fortitude save again.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah.
Calories?
Have I already done your thing?
Yes.
Right, so have bonus. Go.
Whatever it was.
Okay. And
Alright,
question: this was technically a poison, wasn't
Yes, it's a very long-acting poison. Yes.
it? Antitoxin. For a total of +8, right? +4 from the
Yep.
poison.
Yep.
8 remove poison. Yeah.
By the way, there's we reset your timer again.
God damn it, Tormund.
Amaya, please roll 2d6. The first one is the attribute.
Please don't die.
And oh no,
Int.
you can't win.
No, I
What
can't.
level is neutralized poison?
I was just actually thinking, wow, we have rolled an abnormal amount of nat 20s today. When is this going to fucking come crashing down on me? Turns out right now.
Admittedly, though, unlike normal things that do damage, Amaya doesn't have a headache. It's almost just like she's a little bit high.
I would have expected that with wisdom damage.
No, surprisingly not. Any ability damage this thing does to mental stats is pretty much as you getting high.
This is pleasant.
Yeah, it's surprisingly pleasant. Like, you can tell it's like messing with you, but it doesn't feel bad, at least. Not painful. Also, I'm sorry, but there's dead Elise in the corner.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
Yes.
technically that should be a 16
Sorry.
because the antitoxin is +5, not +4.
Yeah,
Still
but
a nat 1.
Yeah, I know.
It would have mattered if it wasn't a 1. So with that, though, the group will have the chance to rest up in town. The group will have access to a small marketplace, which is slightly bigger than the previous one, including some magic items which they can shop at.
Whoop.
Ooh.
Some of these come from Pyre and Zephyr, because they have access to some things under the table, which their goods do not include the 5% increase rate.
Whoop.
Yay.
Let's be honest, they're already doing illegal enough things. They're not going to pay the 5% tax on business.
Instead, it includes a 10% tax for illegalness.
But yeah, otherwise, the group can full rest up. And we will continue. And yeah, you have some time in the tavern. Given the fact you're going to sleep like quite late in the night, you guys don't be waking up until like midway through the afternoon, or through the morning. Sorry, midway through the morning at least. So.
Can I sell that 50 pounds worth of crap?
What, 50 pounds worth of crap?
The goods we got from the cart.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was 50 pounds of crap that was worth 500 gold pieces.
Nice.
You can fence it off to Pyro.
Here's the shit that you lost.
Wow.
Oh, well, if I'm doing that, Kennedy would actually just give it back.
It's a bit rude.
Tell you what, don't worry, Cadmy. I'll take care of that for you.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Hell.
And what do you
I
fence
mean,
it off?
they're friends, so go half on it since it's worth 500.
Oh no, I'll just go and sell it to someone else.
Okay, you can have 500 gold.
I need gold, god damn it.
Yeah, the group can rest up, and it was good. The
We did it,
will
but
yeah, the group basically will probably basically what I'm basically seeing here is, so the group basically will, most people wake up somewhere around like 9:30, 10-ish. Everyone will have like an hour to prepare spells, and then like another hour which you can go shopping or whatever, or maybe 2 hours. Somewhere in the early afternoon, you can go speak to Pyro and stuff, and you can head out again when you want to. Or alternatively, the group wants they can head out again in the evening if you want to avoid patrols.
We can decide on that between sessions.
Yeah. It's like for the group to think about though, if the group would rather travel at night for the next day or day for the next day, basically. Traveling at night means the phase, being the dark phase, more powerful, but there's no Dominion to deal with. But traveling during the day means the Dominion's more powerful, but the dark phase are not so prevalent. There's advantage to each.
yeah.
It probably depends on how much you're going to be on the roads or not, to a degree. Traveling a lot more through the forest, you should probably stay to, you probably prefer it to be day if it's coming through the forest. On the road, more probably night.
Issues we're moving between road and forest. But if we plan on going to the cathedral, find out the cathedral's a bust, and then have to head to the village, we'll definitely want to be going during the day.
Well, we can always ask Cypher if she knows if there's any exit gates around that village location. Now we know where it is.
Sure. However, even if she doesn't know, that doesn't necessarily mean there isn't any.
No, it doesn't. But
Which means
it'd
we
be
could
nice
try.
to...
Yeah. Oh god.
I also want you to also know that I carried that for like multiple miles.
Other than that, though,
And we appreciate it.
Is it
Thank you.
bedtime?
it's the end of session. You can go to sleep if you want to.
No, I need to take Tommy, unfortunately.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
I need to bitch at him about character concepts.
Yep.
Bitching. Yeah.
If I need to give Coerce Gold, I have 2100. Stop it. You're not starving.
I really was.
Mm-hmm.
As if you wouldn't enjoy rat burgers.
I just need to
With
keep
delicacy.
1500 for
Bef-
things later on. and that's fine.
Before this session, I had a total of 22 gold.
There.
I had about the same.
At 35.
You had more. Yeah. I still was
I had
I
slightly
was still the most broke.
Alright, I'm really tired,
Well-
chat, so I'm just gonna do this. Bye.
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 Bye. Well,